Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part, that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Going to be a give to French. He's going to try to get the corner. He does so to the 30, 35. Side steps 1, 40, 50, 45, 40. Foot race to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Indians!
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't got enough play football before. These guys are nuts and please us like we do. And sweat us like we do. We went through 2 days. We went through 2 days in 110-degree heat. But you hit everything to move. If the ref gets in your way, you hit him. But that team does too. That gives us too. This is our team. This is us. Let's go right now. Let's get it off now. Let's go.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Good evening and Roll Tribe ICC fans, as we're cranking up the Davis Ford pregame show as we're on the road with the Indians as we step outside of conference play and get set for tonight's contest between your ICC Indians and the Hinds Eagles here in Raymond, Mississippi. I want to welcome to the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth the good Dr. Brad Boggs and the myth, the man, the legend that is Mr. Jim Ingram. And guys, well, luckily we got some beautiful weather for football tonight because we're out in it in the stands with the fans tonight. But, guys, let's just talk about the game and what we can expect out of the Indians tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful night out here tonight. Weather is very comfortable out here, and so kind of good for a change of pace to be out here as long as we don't get eat up by bugs or anything. But I feel like it's going to be a great night, and I know the Indians had a good week at practice. Of course, we're going to see some changes, and I won't spoil anything on the starting lineup, so I'll kind of let you go through that later, Mr. Ingram. But we'll see some changes, and I think we'll see kind of a different offense. somewhat similar to what we saw last week, but I know we did see some definite improvements last week when we played Holmes as far as our offensive performance. And, we had a chance. I mean, we were ahead in that game. We had that game. We came back and battled back, and the Indians had no give up in them, and they were able to battle back and go ahead and just kind of lost a heartbreaker there at the end with the last second, if you want to call it, field goal. So, again, I feel like the Indians had a great week. I feel like they were able to probably build off of last week, and they will, and they'll go forward this week, and should be a good matchup. It is a South Division opponent tonight, but that makes no difference in the MACCC because you're still facing a tough opponent here in the Hinds Eagles, Mr. Ingram.
No doubt about it, Brad. And like you said, we should, and we hopefully will build off last week. We were down 20-3, and it was going south quickly. We made a great comeback, had a lead, and, of course, they kicked a field goal with 3 seconds left in the ball game. Holmes did to win 24-23. But we can build off that, and we said when we talked last week that we felt like we turned the corner, found some offensive rhythm. Yes, we have some injuries. We got some new players tonight, but I think the kids have confidence now, especially offensively. Defense has been playing well all year. I hope for a good event tonight, and I hope we find a way to get a W here on the road.
ICC fans, don't forget, if you're looking for your next new, maybe even used vehicle, stop by and see the fine folks at Davis Ford at 904 West Main Street right there in Fulton, or you can give them a call at 862-3711, or you can visit davisfordsales.com. Tab and all the fine folks out there are waiting to see you today. We're going to take another time out. When we come back, we'll step inside Coach's Corner and hear from Coach Macon about tonight's matchup against the Eagles here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for customer service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for customer service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show as we step inside Coach's Corner to talk with Coach Macon about tonight's matchup. And, Coach, before we talk about tonight's game, last week a tough loss, but the team really grew up in that game last week. Just talk about last week against Holmes.
Last week I was very proud of both sides of the football. We offensively we put over 400 yards, and that's something we've been trying to do all season. So we grew in the passing game as well as being able to run the ball. I think our running back, he got a career high of 143 yards. So I was very proud of those guys. Defensively, we played well. We didn't get the turnovers like we normally do. So that's one thing we took advantage of getting better this week, is getting back to getting turnovers on defense.
Well, you always hear in sports, next man up. And that was the case for you this past Thursday, because you got down to a linebacker at running back, so basically a third-string running back, third-string quarterback. Just talk about how, as a coaching staff, that made you feel, knowing, say, hey, we got some dogs that are ready to come in and fight.
Yes, I was very pleased with the guys to come in. Carter at quarterback, we called his number and he was ready. He actually put us back in the ball game, and we took the lead toward the end of the game. So I was very happy for him. He's been struggling back and forth all season, but to see him go out and have some success, I'm really proud of him, and I can't wait to watch him play again tonight. Well, Coach, let's talk about that. There was some guys that went out with bumps and bruises against Holmes. How's everybody looking this week? We got a lot of injuries, but like you said, the next man up. We're not one of those teams. We're gonna make an excuse. Next man gonna be up, and we're gonna go out and try to win the ball game. All right, now let's focus on Hinds. We're stepping out of conference play. It's not a short road trip, but not one of the longest ones you could possibly have in the league. But what do you know about Hinds? Hinds, I know they're gonna be coached really well. They have a really good defense. They play hard. We're going to have to come out and play and capitalize on their mistakes, and we can't make any mistakes or turn the ball over. So special teams is going to be a key factor in this game. We think we can take advantage of their special teams. And that was one thing that shined for us as well down at Holmes, was the kicking game as well. So what do they like to do on offense? Offense, they like to get in 10 personnel, spread you out and try to throw the ball around. Defensively, they're 4-3 defense, and they just bend, don't break. Gotcha. So I guess we can talk about our Bank Oklahoma Keys to Victory new name, same great service that everybody's come to know and respect over the last 75 years in North Mississippi. That is Bank Oklahoma. Coach, what's it going to take for us to be successful tonight? The offense, I want them to get started faster than what we did last week. And, our goal last week was to get over 400. This week it's going to be 450. And score more points than they do. So defensively, we're going to stop them. So don't turn the ball over. Special teams, try to steal a possession and win the ball game. Well, I know it's a long road trip, so there might be a lot of people watching at home right now. I'll give you a chance. I know you like to shout out to fans and send some encouraging words to them, so the floor is yours. I just want to say thank you for the support we had last week. I hope to see everybody here tonight, and I look forward to us bringing home this victory. And we'll be back for more of the Davis Ford pregame show right after this. Thank you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB. First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. We offer mobile wallet. Use your phone to make purchases so you stay on top of your finances. At FANB, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best store here.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Davis Ford pregame show. Just about 14 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kick between ICC and Hinds here in Raymond. As we shift gears now here in the Davis Ford pregame show, guys, we're going to talk about y'all's Bank Okolona keys to victory. We just heard from Coach Macon, so I'm going to flip it over to you guys. And Dr. Boggs, we'll start with you. What do you think it's going to take for the Indians to be successful tonight?
Well, you're coming in here on the road, you know, of course we were on the road last week and played a tough Holmes opponent in the north, but you got Hinds here. They're a 3-3 team right now. Started out, you know, 0-2 with two tough opponents in Northwest and Northeast, but able to battle back, beating some South opponents there, East Central and Pearl River. Had a tough loss to Jones there, but still able to pull out a win last week, and if I'm looking at it correctly, they're 2-0 at home, 1-3 on the road. So they're undefeated here in their home place. So, you know, this is a South Division matchup, but we've got to come out and, again, continue to build off of last week, and the offense needs to control the ball, and we've said that every week, but we did better last week, but the quick start, and we've talked about that, because what we did not have last week in the first quarter was a quick start. No doubt. Had no quick start. We were down at one point 20-3.
20-3.
Yeah, if we can get that quick start and get out ahead, I think that is key. We've got to get out ahead, and we've got to be the one managing the game for once. And then we've got to cut back on those costly penalties. My goodness, we saw that the two penalties where we had 12 men on the field on defense twice there, and it hurt so bad. So, you know, things that we can control. The things that we can't control what the officials do. We can't control if they do or don't call holding down there. We saw that last week too. That could have been a game changer. We can't control that, but we need to be able to control what we can control and what the players can control right there on the field. So they got to go out there and take care of business, start fast, minimize their mistakes, and just play a clean, solid game, Mr. Ingram.
I agree with you, Brad. And last week, I'm talking about last week, I think that will help us tonight because we showed that we can come back. We have belief in ourselves, made a great comeback, almost won the game. And like you said, we're on the road tonight against a tough team that's 2-0 at home. Field position and turnovers. Cannot turn the ball over tonight. We had major penalties last week that basically cost us the game. Turnovers, penalties, start fast, and field positions important tonight for our team to find a way to win on the road.
Those keys to victory brought to you by Bank Okolona. Same great service that everyone's expected over the last 75 years. Well, that continues through the Bank Okolona, even though they've had the recent name change. They've got a new location serving you there in Tupelo. John Harrod and all the outstanding folks at Bank Okolona is proud to bring you this action tonight here on the ICC Sports Network. We're about 11 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kickoff as it's homecoming night here tonight at Raymond. We're going to take another timeout. And when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, you'll want to get your old school recorders ready, as it'll be everyone's favorite time of the night, as Mr. Jim will bring you our Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for customer service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for customer service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. The Hinds band taking the field here in front of us as we're just about 8 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kick between ICC and Hinds. Non-conference action here late in the season. As promised, as billed, I've gotten 13 text messages saying hurry up and get to it now.
Yeah, right.
Here is Mr. Jim Ingram with tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups.
Thank you, Adam, and looking forward to tonight's game. Starting on defense tonight, Jamarian Scott at defensive end, Will Spain at nose tackle, Jarquez Tucker at defensive tackle. Bandit linebacker Jaden Walker's played outstanding this year. It's a freshman. Ryan Musselwhite, the steady sophomore. Jaden Thompson, the outstanding freshman. Nickelback E.J. Wadley. Cornerback Xavier Dilworth. Samson Israel. Safety Zach Pratt and Dylan Rousey, two good-looking freshman safeties there. We're playing, Brad, also I've noticed defense, we're playing about 20 guys now. We've got good depth, and they played well all year except one half, as we mentioned against Gulf Coast, but they played well all year. Offense tonight. Starting tonight, Tylen Carter played very well in the second half last week. He gets to start tonight. Charleston French is back from his injury. Glad to have French at running back. Wide receivers, T.J. Atkins, A.J. Smith, Jermaine Strong. Tight end, Ethan Miner. The offensive linemen are Terry Claiborne, Eric Aldridge. Offensive guard, Jacob Miles, Zamarian Tucker, and Rodney Newsom at center.
And that is your starting lineup. We'll take a timeout and be back more of the Davis Ford pregame show right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for customer service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Ankle sprains are one of the most common sports injuries, with an estimated 25,000 occurring every day in the United States. Sprains can happen with any sport, including just walking across the yard. Ankle sprains are most common in ball sports such as basketball, soccer, volleyball, and others. As with any injury, your body quickly sends blood to start healing the process, which leads to the swelling. Rest, ice, compression, elevation, known as RICE, is a good way to treat an ankle sprain. This decreases the swelling, lessens your pain, and allows your body to heal the injury. Studies have shown that the sooner you return to activity, the better and typically the faster you will recover. Depending on the amount of injury to the ligaments, it may be days, weeks, or even months to return to high-intensity sports. Sometimes recovery may be slow, but if it gets better day by day or week by week, you are on the right path. If the ankle seems to stop improving and you just can't get back to your activities, then it's time to come see us at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Remember, our story is you.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're 3 minutes away from the First American National Bank opening kick here from Raymond between ICC and the Eagles of Hinds. Now, this is the part of the night where Tyler Kemp starts sweating because I showed him my script and I said, this is where I wing it with Dr. Boggs. And Dr. Boggs, your thoughts before we get into this one?
Yeah, expect a good matchup here. It is their homecoming. That's another thing that we've talked about. Of course, Hinds being 2-0 at home, and it is their homecoming. Of course, you know all teams want to come out and have a great showing on their homecoming week and finish out, the week with a big victory. And I know that's what they're wanting to do, Mr. Ingram. But, again, I expect ICC to come out and have a lot of fight in them tonight. We've traveled a long way, like you say, Adam, earlier. I think in the pregame show, it's not the longest road game, but this is our second one for this year, second longest. Gulf Coast was pretty far, but, cheerleaders here to support. We've got some fan base here, got a good fan base here to support the Indians tonight, and I feel like we're going to come out and we need to get that second victory here this year and have a big victory as the in the South Division opponent here. So looking forward to tonight and the battle that we're going to put forth here, Mr. Ingram, and I think we're going to come out and get a big victory.
I like it, Brad. I agree with you. Let's say this. It's a beautiful night tonight, and believe me, we know we're out in the elements tonight, and it's great weather. We appreciate that. I believe our team's ready to play. They proved last week they can come back from being down, so they should believe in themselves. So hopefully we'll find a way to win this game.
Absolutely. We're 1 minute away from that First American National Bank opening kick. The coin toss being on right now. We'll be back with that here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
And welcome back as we put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show, just moments away from that First American National Bank opening kick between ICC and the host Hinds Eagles here in Raymond. We do want to welcome those that are joining us just now on Super Talk 101.9 FM. Buckle up and get ready for an exciting night of football. As guys, ICC will be in the white helmets, white jerseys, blue pants. And then Hinds looks like they're going to go with their maroon jerseys with gray and pants and helmets as they take the field here on homecoming night. Hinds won the toss, deferred to the second half, so the Indians will get the ball to start things off here. Very important to set that tone early. Yeah, definitely.
That's what we've talked about. We want to start early and start fast and take the lead early. And I'll say this, for those of you that are listening, and if you're listening, go tell somebody this. I know Hinds is a long way down here, and we can't say, hey, just drive on down the field. But you know what? We are the second best thing, no doubt in my mind. Tune in. Tell them to tune in to this broadcast. We're going to tell them all about it, Mr. Ingram. And, hey, as we've said, everybody tunes in to hear you anyway.
They do.
And they really do. Listen. And so they want to hear you, and they're going to get a nice, good game tonight, and they're going to hear all about it. And, Mr. Ingram, you're going to be the one that supplies that for them.
We're going to have a good time. We hope to find a way to win. I think they listen to me to hear all the mistakes I make and can laugh at me, which is fine. I like it. Hey, if you just listen, it doesn't matter how many mistakes I make. But we have a good time. We take it seriously. We want to win the game. We'll tell you the facts, but we also have fun on the broadcast.
Speaking of that, one of those that are unable to make it with us this week is Coach Andy Kirk. He is tuning in here on Let's Go ICC TV. Says he's got it on the big screen, tuned in, and he has already complimented you twice, Mr. Jim.
Well, you tell Coach Kirk hello for us. I'm sure he had a legitimate excuse why he's not here, and we do miss him.
So we're awaiting this First American National Bank kickoff. ICC will be moving left to right on your radio dial for those tuned in on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. Indians back about the 15-yard line awaiting the kick. It's a high kick, and it is going to be taken at the 15 on the far side of the field. We're going to try to get here on the near side. Makes one man miss a tackle. Now going to try to cut up another one. Misses another one. Now gets to the outside. It's going to be dropped just shy of the 30-yard line. Guys, that took a long time to develop, but almost a slip tackle away from busting that one for a big return, as that was number 29, Cameron Hayes, on the return.
Yeah, I did a good job there of setting up the wedge there on the return. Had a good outside was sealed here, but there were a couple of guys that busted through on the return, on the kickoff coverage there for Hinds to make that tackle.
So the ball is going to be on the 29-yard line. We're going to be a first down and 10 brought to you by Davis Ford. Carter is your quarterback. French is your running back. He's going to get the handoff and tries to get the corner. Does so, gets across the 30, down to about the 32-yard line is where I believe they're going to mark him. So a solid pickup of about 3 there on first down.
Yeah, they tried to seal the outside. French was able to turn the corner, Mr. Ingram. Still not quite enough. Those DBs were able to come up and make the tackle.
They did. They kind of had us and made them push it too far outside, but he still got 3 yards. Good start to the ball game.
Second down and 7 now. Same formation. Now a man in motion here for the Indians. And it's going to be a little toss forward, and the Eagles read that one nicely and hit the Indians back for a loss of 3 on the play. So technically a pass there as he did that little tip forward. So a loss of 3 on the play as the ball goes back now to the 29.
Right, we've been talking about Ashby's gotten more and more time playing the true freshman by IHS, playing very well. That time he couldn't turn the corner. We're down now to 3rd and 10, possession down.
So the Indians looking to the sideline. It's going to be a 3rd down and a long 10, actually, as it's not a true 11 for the Indians. Carter is your quarterback. 3 receivers here on the near side of the field. French is the running back to his right. There is a receiver by himself out there on the far side. Tight end now moves in tight. Carter drops back. Plenty of time to throw. Loads up, throws downfield. He's hit as he throws and nearly picked off at midfield. And so the Indians dodge a big-time bullet there. And so it'll be a punting situation coming up now for the Indians.
Yeah, they lined up with 5 in the box. Hinds did at that point. Of course, they got 3 down linemen. Decided to back one of them out and then still brought one of the backers in for pressure. Indians picked it up pretty good, and Carter had some time back there in the pocket. Just wasn't able to connect with the receiver, so ICC punting here.
Langford in for this Little Caesars punt. A high spiraling kick is going to hit and take a Hinds roll And so the Eagles are going to get great field position to start offensively as the ball is going to be spotted at the 43-yard line. No return on that Little Caesars punt. And, guys, now the defense going to have to come up and play big here as Hinds gets excellent field position.
Adam, we played well all year defensively, and we need to start out here strong again as Hinds gets great field position. You mentioned at their own 43-yard line. We just started the first quarter. 13-16 left in the first quarter, no score. Hinds and ICC.
And it's going to be a handoff to the running back in the backfield. Skips past one guy that was in there, but the Indians tackle him, but a solid pickup of about 5 there on first down. So it's going to be, let's call it a 4, second down and 6 to go now here for the Eagles.
Inside trap play, and he bumped it outside. Our safety, Rouse, he read it, got up there, stopped it. As you mentioned, a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 for the Eagles.
12:51 to go in the first quarter, no score. Eagles with the football. They run it right up the heart of the Indian defense, and that's going to move the chains for a Davis Ford first down.
Yeah, they took it right at us there, Mr. Ingham, and able to push us back enough to get that hole open for him to bust through, get a first down. So that was a big play right there on the line for the Hinds Eagles to open up that hole.
That was Jaden Reed on the carry, listed at 6 foot 240. He is going to be a load tonight. He's out of Oxford. 1st and 10 now here for the Eagles. Shotgun formation. It's going to be another handoff right up the middle. And he is just rumbling, stumbling, bumbling forward. And a big-time pickup of 8 there on first down. Reed, I tell you what, good quick start to the contest for him.
Brad, that's not a good sign. Your free safeties made the first 3 tackles in the ball game. Got to get some linebackers to make some play. Defensive linemen, control the interior. 3 up your linebackers to make the stop.
That's actually going to be a gain of 9 on the play, so 2nd and 1. Reed's going to get the handoff, try to bounce to the outside, then cuts up the field, and he will move the chains, a pickup of 3. One thing I like about Reed is once he does see that seam to get upfield, he gets running north and south in a hurry.
Yeah, we had Will Spain back there in the back that time and thought he was going to make the tackle for the loss and was unable to hold on to the jersey. First down.
So it'll be first down and 10. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this time the Indians are there to make the tackle in the backfield.
It's going to be Walker, isn't it, for us?
I believe it was Walker coming in and making the play. Yes, Jaden Walker on the tackle. It'll be a tackle for a loss of 1.5 on the play.
If he doesn't make that tackle, he's got open daylight. Mike got 10 or 15 yards there, Brad. Good job by Walker.
So 2nd down and 11. 11 minutes to play here in the first quarter. No score between ICC and Hinds. The Eagles with the football, dropping back to pass. Intercepted by the Indians. Rousey's got a wall in front of him, makes one man miss, and now he's going to be hit and dropped out of bounds.
Yeah, great job there by Rousey. What he's done all year is just kind of sit back out there in center field, if you want to call it that, and read the eyes of the quarterback, stepped up and made the big play right there and grabbed the interception. So quarterback had a lot of time, Mr. Ingham.
He did.
Rousey just was able to pick up, read his eyes.
And that's what we needed, the turnover we talked about. We got to take advantage of this. Yes, we still got 60 yards to go, but we got good field position at our own 40. First quarter's just started, 10:47 left in the first quarter, no score.
Return of about 15 yards on that interception as the ball out to the 40 now. Davis Ford first down here for the Indians. No score in the first quarter. French is going to get the handoff. He's going to lower his head and boom forward, and that's going to be good for a gain of 5. Well, right now, this is just going to be smash-mouth football the way these two teams are playing early, guys.
Yeah, neither team having any success in the air really as to yet. So it's been really a ground game for both, gaining anything on offense. So we'll kind of see when the ground game does open up that air attack.
2nd down and 5 now for the Indians. Carter is your quarterback. He's going to keep it. He's going to try to get up the middle. He's going to dive forward and pick up that first down.
Yeah, kind of a read play there, Mr. Ingham. He read the end there, and he was able to pull it and saw that opening right there and able to get the first down with his own legs.
So a gain of 6 on the play to be a first down and 10, brought to you by Davis Ford in Fulton. They're located at 904 West Main Street. Tab and all the company, all the rest of the guys there would love for you to come out and check out some of their vehicles. Maybe you need some work done to your vehicle. They could do that too. That's Davis Ford in Fulton. And it's going to be a handoff to French. He's going to try to get to the corner. He does. And a big-time hit, but he pops up and looks at the guy as he's just staring down the sidelines there against the Indians after making the hit. It'll be a gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, that was number 44, Mr. Ingham. I don't have his name in front of me.
Brendan Jennings, a freshman from Jacksonville, Florida. 6'4", 225. He did lay a lick on him.
He just wanted to make sure Mr. Jim saw him. Woo. So second down, let's call it a long 6 now here for the Indians. And the give is going to be a pitch out now as the Indians go for a 2 running back set that time. And the Eagles ate that one up nicely, and that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. So it'll be actually they're going to keep moving it back. So now it's going to be a 3rd down and 10.
No doubt he lost 4 yards there again. Possession down. Still good field position, 3rd and 10. Ball's at their 49-yard line. First quarter, 8:50 clock running, no score.
And Brad, you mentioned it as part of your keys to the victory is the Indians are going to have to complete some passes to kind of open up some running game room here. And right now, Hinds is just pinning their ears back and saying, hey, you're going to have to beat us with the throw tonight versus the run.
Yeah, and that's really what both teams are doing. But, yeah, Hinds is definitely doing that, and they probably know we're down to our 3rd-string quarterback. But, again, they're forcing us to throw, and here we are as Carter's rolling out and not able to get it.
Carter never really put his eyes downfield when he started rolling out that time and was kind of looking towards the sideline. There's late flags coming in across the way as there was a little pushing and shoving going on after the play. We'll see who this is going to be called on here.
Well, Hinds is doing a good job on defense of stringing it out. The edge out there, they're sealing the edge and not allowing us on either facet there to turn that corner really. And so they're doing an excellent job of sealing the edge on the defense.
And so the officials are talking this one over right now. ICC indicating that it's going to be against Hinds, and Hinds is pointing as if it's going to be against the Indians. Of course, that's the way it always goes.
Oh, sure. I mean, if I got hit with a piece of paper here, I'd point at Mr. Ingram, and Mr. Ingram, and then Mr. Ingram would probably point at me, so that I did it. So
well, we're having quite the conversation between the officials right now. And it is apparently going to be against Hinds as the Indians will accept the penalty.
I think it's personal foul. I think it's 15 yards, guys.
Yep. And that is going to be the case there as we kind of saw that earlier when the young man from Hinds kind of came up and taunted the sidelines after a big hit. Well, that time they got called for it. Push him up 15 yards, and ICC has a fresh set of downs.
Brad, that's 2 yards short. The ball's at the 49. He's putting it to 36. That's 13-yard penalty. Well, what the heck? It's first down.
Unless they're doing it from the spot of the foul.
Can you do it from the spot of the foul?
Thought it should be from the line of scrimmage.
I thought it was line of scrimmage. I think we need to move the ball up 2 yards. Hey, we got the ball first down. Let's roll with it.
Well, my math skills weren't able to pick that up, so yours were.
We had the ball at the 49. I thought it was a 15-yard penalty.
But, yeah, they're fixing to go.
They're going to say go with it anyway.
What the heck?
JUCO, baby. So 8:15 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score. Indians with a fresh set of downs. It's going to be a give to French. French trying to get to the corner, does so, gets a beautiful block, and then trucks a guy. Big-time run there for French.
Yeah, you said big-time run, but that was a big-time block out there by
that was number 32 on the block for the Indians.
I'm not finding him.
That's Cooper Wood.
Okay, so he's on the defensive.
Cooper Wood, who plays linebacker usually, but also plays blocking back. Good gain of 7 yards, y'all. Got a drive going here. First quarter, 7:40, no score.
So the Indians with a 2nd down and 2. The drive kept alive after a unsportsmanlike penalty as French tries to jump over him. Doesn't quite clear him, but still able to fight forward and move the chains for another Davis Ford first down.
Yeah, big hole opened up right there on that side, and he was able to get through, and then he just kind of thought he had a chance to hurdle the guy, the defensive lineman there who ducked his head, or the linebacker. Wasn't quite able to get over him, but he did get the first down.
Indians running some tempo on the offensive end quickly. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, hands it off to French, and he fights forward for a positive gain of about 3. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. ICC and Hinds with the Indians on the drive here.
Adam, they gave him 5 yards. He went from the 21 to the 16, so 2nd and 5.
They made up for those 2 yards they cheated you from earlier.
Yeah, they gave us 2 yards there.
So Carter, he shows the pass and now tucks and runs, weaving through traffic. It's going to get down near the 5-yard line. That'll be another Davis Ford first down. They're going to mark him at the 6.
Yeah, I think that was a design run right there because he did kind of act like he was going to drop back, but just immediately went to the run, and so able to get the first down. You got a 1st and goal situation here for ICC.
So 1st and goal here for the Indians, brought to you by Davis Ford. French gets the handoff, tries to go off the left side, able to go forward for a gain of about 2 on the play, gets the ball inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. So it'll be a second down and goal now from the 4. 6 minutes and 7 seconds to play. ICC knocking on the door. Well, guys, this all started with an interception by Rousey. The drive was kept alive by an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Eagles, and the Indians trying to cash in and take advantage here.
Yeah, those mistakes can come back to haunt you as they have us in the past. And so hopefully the Indians are going to make the Eagles pay.
French to the right of Carter out of the shotgun. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. And this time it's going to be Carter. He thought about running the option, but a good idea of keeping that one. If he tries to pitch that one, there's a very good chance the defender gets in the way and pops that ball free.
Yeah,
no gain.
You're exactly right.
All right, Brad, it's 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Got a good drive here. We started from our own 40. We want to get a touchdown. I know that, but let's be careful. If we have to come away with 3, we'll do it. Let's try to score a touchdown right here.
So it's 3rd down and goal. Ball is at the 4-yard line. Carter, your quarterback. French is to the left of him. Tight receivers on both sides of the football. Carter wants to roll out. Nobody rolling with him. Now he adjusts and throws over the middle. Nobody there. Don't know who that was intended to that time.
No, it didn't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it might have been one of those where he was just throwing it to get rid of it and not lose any yardage.
Well, he had a guy over there that I know he was rolling. There was a guy over in the corner at him, but I couldn't tell from our angle of where he was or if he was open or not.
It looked like T.J. Atkins might have been the intended receiver there, but it was thrown well behind him. So it'll be Jackson in to attempt this field goal. 22-yard attempt here for Jackson. So waiting to snap. It's a good one. Jackson's kick is up, and the kick is good. Indians come away with 3 points on the drive. They lead it 3-0. We're going to take a timeout. Hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the 4-quarter calzone for $8.99. Pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 4:54 to go here in the first quarter. ICC gets a 22-yard field goal from Luke Jackson to take a 3-0 lead here. Guys, defense started it. A penalty on Hinds continued it, and ICC was able to cap it off with a field goal.
No doubt about it. And, Brad, yes, we'd love to get a touchdown, but defense started it. We went 60 yards with the ball, got the 22-yard field goal, took advantage of the turnover, keep playing solid defense.
And that looked like a block in the back. One guy blocking 2 there, but no call, as a good return there by the Eagles out to the 31-yard line. The Indians had somebody there, but they're going to say he was able to get his helmet in front of the numbers and versus hitting him on the backside that time for the block. And so it'll be 1st down and 10 here. Ball at the 31. Indians lead it 3-0 here with 4:45 to go in the first quarter.
And, of course, Hinds, heavy run in their earlier possessions there. So I'm sure ICC will be focusing on that as well.
It's going to be a handoff again this time. He's going to bounce it to the outside. The Indians chase him down, but not before a good gain on the play, as that was Reed on the carry once again on the carry. And he has been impressive tonight, guys.
He turned the corner. We didn't contain outside. He got 6 yards. Good pickup on 1st down by the Eagles of Hinds.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 4 situation now here for the Eagles. 4:20 and counting in the first quarter of play. ICC leading 3-0. Reed's going to be on the carry again this time, trying to weave his way through traffic, and the Indians stack it up as he gets out to the 40. So it'll be a 3rd down and about 1 situation coming up now for the Eagles.
Yeah, we did a much better job there on the defensive line of getting off our blocks right there. The backers did too, and to kind of stack that up and keep him getting the 1st down. You got the 3rd and short here.
Well, a big-time conversion down here for the Eagles. Don't imagine you'll see anything different other than Reed getting the handoff and trying to power this one forward. 3rd down and 1 is the situation. Ball at the 40. They hand it off. That's what Reed does. Slips through and gets out to the 45. They're actually going to mark him down to the 44. But now they spot the ball at the 45, so it will be a fresh set of downs here for the Eagles.
Brad, give them credit. We had 7 in the box. They blocked us pretty well, almost broke it, got a first down.
Yeah, and they're running it right at us with him right now. They're just saying make that tackle if you can, and right now ICC's not able to.
A heavy dose of Reed as he's hitting the backfield this time. The Indians come in and make the play.
Yeah, able that time to bust it up. Luckily, we were good on that side, on that right side over there, to bust that play up on that edge over there and get some guys in the backfield. And so there was a loss on that play of about 1.5 there. So good job by the ICC.
Good job by defense. And you're right, Jaden Green, if he goes north-south, he's a problem. We had him going east-west then. He couldn't turn the corner. Good defense.
Lucius, credit for the tackle. Walker was the one that blocked him up and caused him to go backwards. Flags fly here. And looks like this is going to go against the Eagles, a procedure penalty. And if that's the case, it should be a 2nd down and 16 situation here. And that is going to be the case. One of the wide receivers just got a little bit too quick of a start there. So back him up now to a 2nd down and 16 situation. 2:44 to go here in the first quarter of play. ICC 3, Hinds 0. Homecoming here in Raymond. The Eagles moving right to left on your radio dial. ICC got an interception by Rousey that set up the 22-yard field goal to give the Indians the lead. Eagles out of the shotgun, dropping back, wanting to pass. Pressure coming from the Indians. Now he's going to try to throw over the top, looking for that wheel route. And, boy, I tell you what, if he puts that on the numbers there, that was going to be a tough one. What about Jaden Walker, the linebacker on a running back downfield like that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, he did. He picked that coverage up very well, picked him up coming out of the backfield. ICC did not bring any pressure, rightfully so there. They were in a passing situation for them, so good defensive call right there by the Indians. Had plenty of guys in coverage.
All right, Brad, we got to get off the field. 3rd and 16. Need a big play here.
A little delay handoff, and the Indians wrap him up and still fighting forward, and he's still not down. And the officials let that one go for a while there after contact. As he gets the ball out to the 49-yard line, it's going to be a 4th down and long situation. 4th down and about 7. And I tell you what, that was a pretty good play call there. As the Indians miss a tackle, they bust that one for a big gain.
Well, why not? They've been running it all night. They figured on 3rd down that we were going to be in a defensive passing format, which we were. Again, we brought no pressure right there. We just brought the 3 linemen, and so good play call on their end on kind of the delay handoff there. And so they were able to gain, but now in punting situation.
This Little Caesars punt shanked to the near side of the field. It's going to roll and eventually be down near the 25-yard line as Zay Dilworth was back to return that one. So the Indians will have it with a 1st down and 10, leading 3-0 with 1:29 to go here in the first quarter. This first down being brought to you by our friends over at Davis Ford.
Guys, good start. 1:29 left in the first quarter. 3-0. Indians up on the Hinds Eagles on the road. Defense playing solid as usual, Brad. Offense moved the ball a little bit, got the field goal. Need to take advantage, getting the ball back here to on 25. Need to make some movement here and get some first downs.
1st down and 10 here. Carter, your quarterback. Low snap, able to get it off the ground. French gets the carry. He spun around and gets out to the 25-yard line, so a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and long 9 now here for the Indians.
Brad, we're going to have to be able to throw the ball some tonight because they know we're running the ball. That's where our strength is. We've got to prove we can throw the football tonight.
Well, O-line wasn't able to hold on to their blocks right there either. They got to sustain those blocks if they can. Most of the time, Hinds is lining up in a 4-man defensive front there. And so basically looking at a 4-3 type package. So
2nd down and a long 9 here. And this time Carter's going to keep it. He's going to have the run-pass option. The Indians got to fall on top of it. Ooh, the Indians got a gift. That was not a forward pass, but the official called it incomplete.
Yeah, it was definitely trouble right there. There was pressure back there on Carter, and he was doing what he could to get rid of it. Just kind of an errant pass there that was a backwards pass. Luckily, we were able to get back on it.
Yeah, that's one of those. I think he had a little bit too much mustard on that one, guys. Don't have to really throw it that hard, but when you're in the moment like that, your adrenaline gets pumping sometimes. So now it's going to be a 3rd down. Let's call it 10 situation. It's closer to 10 than it is 9. So a possession down here for the Indians. They lead it 3-0 with 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Hinds showing pressure. They back off with the backers. Backers drop back in coverage.
Carter saw a seam for a second, and it was there, but quickly closed up on him in a hurry. You saw it too, Brad.
I did, and I'm going to tell you, I really thought he had that. I thought he was getting by that. I thought he had that seam because all the backers were dropping back. It was a good call by Carter then. He would have gotten the first down had that lineman just did a fantastic job in there for Hinds just to slip in there and make that tackle.
Yeah, if he keeps pursuing outside, that's a big run there. So ICC technically can hold it off here, don't have to punt until the start of the second quarter. It looks like that's what they're going to do here.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
With 7 seconds left here in the quarter. Good start to the contest for the Indians. They lead it. No, they're actually going to snap it now.
Oh.
And this
Good
high
punt.
spiraling
What a punt.
kick. Fair catch is called and taken at the 30. That Little Caesars punt, a beauty there off the foot of Carson Langford. Let's hear from Little Caesars and more of our sponsors. 3-0 is your score after the first period of play here in Raymond. Indians with the lead.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off-season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
3 best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off-season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza. Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second quarter of play. We're flip-flopping sides of the field now. ICC with a 3-0 lead here over the Eagles. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper this time. He's going to knife forward and picks up a nice gain on the play. Looked like it was going to be busted for a little bit of a loss there, but good job able to go forward and get that one.
No doubt about it. Jaden Walker's played well all year. Got the quarterback down, second and 7. We just started the second quarter. ICC up 3-0.
Jim, you got to behave yourself now. Dr. Allen's
Dr. Allen's here. I'll try to behave. Make sure Brad behaves.
You slapped me in the back of the head a while ago.
Second down and 8 is the situation here. Hinds wanting to drop back to throw. Pressure coming from the Indians. Quarterback's now going to scramble. He's going to be hit and dropped, in a great deal of pressure there by the Indians.
Yeah, great job there. That was number 99 for us, Mr. Ingham. That's Alex Larry there, who's a freshman out of Greenwood. Did an excellent job there. Again, no success for Hinds there, dropping back to pass. Looking to go deep there, or pretty deep, maybe try to get a 10 and out or something. Unable to do that, unable to get it. Again, their run game is what's been heavy on us, what we haven't been able to stop.
3rd down and 7 is the situation here for the Eagles. 13:54 and counting until halftime. 3-0 is your score. ICC with the lead. Eagles with the football, working left to right on your radio dial. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw. Now the pressure collapses around him, but wide open on the drag route across the middle, and that'll be good for the first down as he gets the ball out to about the 46, maybe 47-yard line. Great protection allowed that play to develop, guys.
It did. We had that one guy back there that we did bring pressure on one side, but he was able to roll out. Quarterback for Hinds to his right, and was able to find the open man just slipping out down there in that drag route out there in the flat.
He did. His running back got free. Our linebacker did not have him.
New running back in the game here, nearly stripped of the football, as that was Gerald Boyd on the carry. He's going to be good for 2 yards, 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Walker on the tackle again. We call his name a lot there. That outside linebacker position there where he's able to kind of get a hand on him. Got enough hand on his jersey where he's able to pull him down, Mr. Ingham.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 situation here. 12:50 to go until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way here on the ICC Sports Network. Going to be a handoff once again here, and it's the big man. He's going to get it, and a gain of 2. So it's going to be a 3rd down and long situation, as that was Reed on the carry.
Yeah, and they've got great lead blocking out there, too. That was number 36, if I'm reading that right, Williams. I think he was in an H-back type position there. He is. He lines up in the H-back. He's a tight end that lines up in that H-back slot. Did a great job of lead blocking going through the hole.
Official gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be a 3rd down and 5 situation. Quarterback's going to keep, and Larry's there.
Yeah, that's 2 big plays Larry's made right there on defense tonight here on this possession for Hinds. So that's going to bring up a big 4th down. They're going to have to punt.
They're going to punt. I thought they might go for it. They're on our 48-yard line. They decided to punt. It's only 3-0. Second quarter's just started.
Did you say you thought they were going to go for it?
I thought they might.
Kenny Rogers over here again tonight.
No, I thought they might.
The gambler.
You know, this is their homecoming. They're at home. I thought they might roll the dice.
I love it.
I'm glad they did.
Hey, here's the thing. They haven't kicked it yet as we get set for this Little Caesars punt coming up. As Dilworth will be back to receive this one. Indians bringing all sorts of pressure. Booming kick this time. It's going to be deep, and it's going to roll in the end zone. Woo! Almost a coffin corner kick there, but it does go in the end zone. It will be a touchback. Let's hear a real quick timeout from Little Caesars.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the 4-quarter calzone for $8.99. Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Diffie checking in, saying you know you're in trouble when the president has to come in and sit in the booth whenever you're doing the play-by-play.
No doubt about it. He's making sure we're behaving.
Little does he know we're not in the booth.
That's true. We are not in a booth.
Tell Steve we're out in the open.
Yes, we are underneath an awning out with the fans. I love it. Takes me back to my TV7 days. There is Charleston French on the carry. Another solid pickup there on 1st down. Speaking of other ones, we do want to say a special shout-out to Donald Pounders, who watches all the time. Appreciate Donald for tuning in. And also Gary Monk out at West Blockland, Alabama.
No doubt about it.
Checking in as well. Appreciate everyone that tunes in to the ICC Sports Network, not only for football, but for soccer and volleyball. And from what I heard, Dr. Case's pickleball is a big event that goes on out there at the Case household.
Yeah, he's a big pickleball champion, I think, from what I've been told. And I didn't realize he was that schooled in pickleball, but does a fantastic job over there with his small league he's running over there.
With his 3 children?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That may be why he's a champion.
Yeah, that might be why he's winning.
This is going to be a handoff there to French, and just does a great job of following his blockers. It's going to be a 3rd down and short situation. Let's make it 3rd down and 2. A lot you can do here if you're the Indians.
Yeah, definitely a lot you can do. We got Ethan Cruz checking in over there from Pontotoc Hall, and guess what he said? Loved hearing Mr. Ingram on the radio. I tell you what, Mr.
Y'all
Ingram.
paying these people to say that, and I appreciate you being kind because of my age is a little bit up there, but I'm glad to be with you guys.
3rd down and 2 now. It's going to be a give to French. French bounces off one tackler. Is going to power his way forward.
Did he get it?
And it's going to be close. He needed to get out to the 30.
He got it.
They are going to give him the first down.
Yeah. That was a great job of running that right there. That was just basically French right there. It was all French. And the power that he has and just powering his way to get that first down, knowing he had to get that 3 yards, and that's what he got.
So a big carry there by Charleston French. John Bowen checking in, cuddled in tight there in the ICC cafeteria, enjoying tonight's broadcast and the food.
Absolutely.
9:20 to go here until halftime. ICC leads it 3-0 with the football. Moving right to left on your radio dial. Indians quick pass out to the sidelines. Trying to get upfield. Gets a block and another solid pickup there. As that was number 1. That's going to be Jermaine Strong on the reception.
Yeah, and that's what we've got to do, Mr. Ingram. We've got to start working in, even if it's some short passes here and there, just pop-up quick passes. At least we can start working in the passes here and there.
You're right, and Tylen Carter's playing well, but let's be honest. He's our 3rd-team quarterback. He's known for his running, not his passing. He's improving his passing, but Hinds knows that. They know we're going to try to run the ball. These short passes are helping maybe make the defense spread out a little bit.
Pickup of 4 that time by Strong. 2nd down and 6 now. Coming up on 8.5 to play.
Oh, they brought pressure on the outside.
They read that one and could have easily got a face mask call, but they didn't do it. So the Indians will go back to the original line of scrimmage where to be a 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, and you hope if you're a quarterback, because it was on the right side over there, or on Carter's right side. You hope if you're a quarterback, you can read that. You saw that outside back slipping up into pressure, knowing he was going to blitz. And you hope you can read that He just didn't quite pick it up, I don't think. So anyway, sack on the quarterback there, and that's going to bring up a big 3rd and 10.
You know, Tyler Carter threw a really good deep ball last week, remember? I'd love to see it again right here.
So 3rd down and 10 is going to be the situation here for the Indians. Carter dropping back, pressure coming. Zips it across the field and it's caught, and that's going to be good for a 1st down.
Let me tell you what, he threw that ball on the money. Guy ran about a 15-yard down and in pattern right there to the receiver. Great job by Tyler Carter.
Yeah, your wish is my command, so that's what he did. You wanted the deep pass, and he got enough for the 1st down there. Big play right there for the Indians, and big pass play going downfield. Now that's going to help loosen up, should start to begin to help loosen up that Hinds defense a little bit, where we may can go back to the run some.
TJ Atkins on the reception there. Davis Ford 1st down. The ball is at the 45 for the Indians. French is going to get the carry. It goes right up the heart of the defense. It is going to drag the defender out to the 50. A gain of 5 as Raphael was dancing to his favorite song played there by the Hinds Eagles band.
What song was that?
I can't repeat it.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry.
It's a song that LSU cannot play in their stadium.
Okay.
So it'll be 2nd down and a long 5 now here for the Indians. Marching down the field, they lead it 3-0. French is going to get the handoff one more time. Pulled it, and it's going to be caught. Slips the tackle, gets the 1st down, and then some. What a play there for the Indians.
Yeah, exactly. Now, he tried that earlier in the game, and it didn't work. But what he did, that was a good read. They were focused on French right there. We had just previously run the play with French. He pulled it, ran it. He could have run the ball a little further himself, but didn't, and he threw the ball. It was kind of a backwards pass there, able to get the 1st down.
Good-looking play. 1st down, we got the ball at Hinds 32. 2nd quarter, we're up 3-0. Clock running, 6:20 left until halftime.
Another Davis Ford 1st down, and this time it will be French on the carry. He's going to be stacked up as he gets to the 30-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play, so it'll be a 2nd down and 8 with 6:10 to go here in the 2nd quarter. ICC leading it 3-0.
Brad, I want us to score here, yes, but let me tell you what we're doing. We're controlling the clock, controlling the line of scrimmage, giving our defense a break. Offense doing well to get these 1st downs. Yes, we want to score here, but I'm impressed with what we've done on this drive especially.
Yeah, we put together a long drive here thus far and got it down here to the Hinds 30. So great job by the Indian offense.
2nd down and 8. Carter wants to roll out, looking downfield. Now goes with the short route. Pass is complete inside the 20. Move the chains for another Davis Ford 1st down.
Yeah, he's throwing on the run and doing a great job of doing that. He's able to make that play right there and finding that open man. And so excellent job there, and that moves the chains.
Forget what I said. Yeah, it's a good-looking drive, but I want to score here. Okay,
well, I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, we need to score.
So 1st and 10, handoff is going to be to French. He's going to lower his head and bully his way forward for a gain of about 1, maybe 2. Or excuse me, wow, what a second effort. And that was Cooper Wood on the carry. Excuse me, his 1st carry of the season.
My goodness.
I see why he's back there now.
Good job. He got about 4.
Say he was stacked up at the stacked up at the original line of scrimmage, and then was able to bully his way forward for a gain of 3. But that was probably the strongest 3-yard run I've seen all season. So Cooper Wood will stay in at running back. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Carter is your quarterback. 2nd down and 7. 4:40 to go until halftime. ICC leading 3-0. And this time Carter's going to get the quick out pass. It's going to be a little bubble screen to the outside. 5, touchdown Indians!
Who was that on the touchdown, guys? I know Carter threw it.
That is Tremaine Strong on the reception, and he has had a nice game so far for the Indians.
Yeah, he caught that other one out here a while ago when we were talking about that little quick out pass there, just pop pass to the receiver. So they kind of tried that again, and it works. Basically the same formation they ran it out of here a while ago. Great job there by Carter reading that and popping up and making that play and making the pass to Strong.
16-yard pass.
So waiting the extra point here. As this is Jackson, he'll put a foot into it. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-0 ICC with the lead. 4:28 to go until halftime. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
10-0 is your score. ICC with the lead. 4:28 to go until halftime. Guys, a very impressive, maybe one of the best drives we've seen put together all season by the Indians.
No doubt about that. And ran the clock. We're down, as you mentioned, 4:28 till halftime. ICC's come on the road, got a 10-0 lead. Need to finish the first half strong.
Getting ready for another First American National Bank kickoff. This is going to be Luke Jackson. That's going to pop this one up, and it's going to be heading to the sideline, taken at the 30, and the Indians up, ending at the 35. So nice coverage there. Decent field position for the Eagles.
No doubt about it. Guy made a good job, caught the ball. We got down there quickly. I understand what we're trying to do, not let them return it, but, you know, Brad, they still got pretty good field position after the kick. They're on their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, we've struggled a little bit this year with our kickoff coverage. A little pooch kick there. A lot of times that will be called a fair catch. That was not called on that, and he took a chance with that one because he about got waylaid too. But anyway, they do have good field position.
First down and 10 here for the Eagles. Ball to 35. Going to be a handoff in the backfield. The Indians are there. They eat it up, and they tackling for a loss.
Why kick it deep, though, when you can do that?
No doubt about it. Great job by the Indians. Jarquez Tucker, the sophomore defensive lineman from Calhoun City, Adam, made that play.
Good side of the river over there in Calhoun County, as that's a big-time loss on the play. Clock is rolling here, coming up on 4 minutes to play until halftime. A loss of 3. Second down and 13 now here for the Eagles. Want to do the quick out pass. The Indians read it, and they're there, and they make another play. Indians playing with a whole new set of life.
Yeah, they did a great job of reading that. You had somebody in coverage out there reading that back right there, knowing if he made the pass. And so DBs were able to recover, make that tackle out there, and that's another loss out there. You're looking at 3rd and 17 now, Adam.
Zach Pratt, the freshman from Tupelo, made the play out there, and they, like you said, they're showing some enthusiasm out there. Need to keep it up, guys.
Well, now we can look at this, too. If we can get a quick, get this down here, the ICC can get the ball back with plenty of time and 3 timeouts to possibly get a score before the half.
Pressure coming up the middle, quarterback keeper here, and he's going to be hit and dropped as he gets out to the 40-yard line. So it'll be a 4th down and 5. That's what they do in those long situation, guys. Remember, we had them in 3rd down and long last time. Delayed handoff, this time design quarterback draw that picked up the yardage there. But
still plenty of time, though, Adam.
Plenty of time. We got 3 timeouts. Let them punt. Hey, if he wants to, run the punt back. That'd be fine.
Well, I won't complain.
So good job there by ICC defense to get a huge stop there, and I would be looking and getting that offense ready to try to get us a score here before half.
This is going to be a short kick here, and the Indians got to get out of the way, and they do. And it's going to be down at the 30. ICC will have it 1st and 10, 2:31 to play. Guys, if the Indians can go down and score on this one, it will be huge. One, because Hinds gets the football to start the second half, but you talk about taking some kind of momentum into the break.
No doubt about it, Adam. We got the ball. They're marking it at the 28-yard line. We got all 3 timeouts. We're up 10-0. Yes, I want to score here, but I want to go in the half at least up 10-0. Don't turn the ball over. You got plenty of time. You got 3 timeouts. If we could score, that'd be great.
We don't need any dinking and danking.
No dinking and danking.
No.
We got to clean that up.
Yeah, we got to clean that up. No dinking and danking. This is time to go down the field.
1st down and 10 now here for the Indians. French is back in at running back. 2 receivers here on both sides of the football. Now a man in motion coming to the bottom of your screen. It's going to be a handoff to French. He makes one man miss in the backfield, able to fall forward and get out to the 30-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and about 8 to go for the Indians.
All right, guys, also it's 2nd and 8. If they stop us on this play, they might call a timeout trying to get the ball back.
Possible, you're right.
But the Indians are going to be a little bit more methodical in the press here and not get to the line of scrimmage as quickly. Want to try to eat up some of that clock. Coming up on 2 minutes to play now. until halftime.
I like it. Take your time. If you bust one, then you can speed it up. But right now, we're 2nd and 9.
Carter's pass falls incomplete, thrown at the knees of the receiver, and that will stop the clock.
That stops the clock. They save their timeouts. Not good, Brad.
No, you got a 3rd and 8 situation here now, and that's when you need to dial up that first down play right here because and hopefully you can do it with your legs, but I'm going to say Hinds is going to be looking for us to do it with our legs because they know where we want them to call that timeout if we feel like, that they can stop us because we want them to use a timeout here. But we'll see what ICC dials up. They may have a pass downfield that they can connect with.
Indians have 3 receivers here on the near side of the field, 1 on the far side. Carter, your quarterback. And I believe that's still French in the backfield, and it's going to be a quick out pass, and Hinds reads it, missed a tackle. Stiff arms one. Oh, man, if he could have just got away from that one there. We got to give credit to number 20. Zach Andrews did not make the tackle, but slowed him down enough to allow his teammate to get to him. If he doesn't make that play, it's 4th and 3. And it looks like the Indians probably going to let the clock run down and take a timeout before punting this one away.
Why Hinds calling the timeout? I don't understand this. They got 3 timeouts. Clock's running. I like it.
And now they call it.
Now they do.
So they call it with about 15 seconds that runs off the clock. And, guys, we'll keep it here and kind of talk about this first half so far. Indians up 10-0 over the Eagles of Hinds.
I think it couldn't have gone any better. We're on the road playing a good football team. Our defense playing good as usual. Our offense showing some life here tonight. Taking advantage of field position. Got a 10-0 lead. But, hey, they still have 2 timeouts. Minute 22 left until halftime. Let's finish strong, get a good punt off, and don't let them get any points, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, as good as everything's been in the time of possession, I feel like ICC has it. I may be wrong on that because we had a good long drive that last time. But what we don't want them to do, we are going to punt this ball, as we should, in my opinion, and don't give them the opportunity to score any points, including a field goal, before the half here. And let's go into the half up 10-0 because they're going to get the ball, so we don't want them to have any momentum.
So getting set for this Little Caesars punt, it will be Carson Langford back to kick this one on this 4th down and 3 situation. Snaps a good one, no pressure, and Langford high, spiraling kick. Fair catch is called and taken at the 30-yard line. Good kick there, no return on the play. With 1:15 to go until halftime, Indians lead it 10-0.
Yeah, got 2 timeouts, as we mentioned. Hinds still does have left, only a minute, 15 seconds. They got to go, I don't know. Of course, we haven't seen their kicker tonight, so we don't know how far or what his leg is like for them to even get in field goal range. But it's going to be a good little haul for them to get in field goal range.
And they're going to have to throw the ball this series. I mean,
to get in field goal range.
To get in field goal range, plus with a minute 15 left in halftime, they cannot try to run it down our throat. They'll run out of time.
So they do officially mark it at the 29-yard line where it's 1st and 10. They throw out to the flats. It is complete, and the Indians stack him up. Great job of keeping him from getting out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a good job, as you mentioned, Adam, right there. That's close to a first down, but not quite. It's going to be 2nd and 2?
2nd and 2, but the clock running under a minute. Good job, our defense.
Not only that, but smart play by the defenders not to get up in a hurry.
Just take your time getting up, and do not get beat deep. Do not get beat deep.
2nd down and 2. Flags down. That's
got to be holding.
Quarterback wants to throw and has a man open, but drops the football. Doesn't matter anyway because holding is going to be the call as he tackled the would-be blitzer coming up the middle that time. So this should back him up here and be a 2nd down and extremely long. But another good thing is, guys, that play took a lot of time to develop, ran a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, definitely. It did. Took a lot of time to develop out there. And 40 seconds left here on the clock. Still 2 timeouts left. But as you mentioned, that does back Hinds up here to a 2nd and probably 12 situation.
So that will be it. 2nd down and 12 to go here. As the ball moved back to the 27-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 12 with 40 seconds to play. Again, when they get in that long situation, they like to run those delay handoffs. That time the Indians sniff it out nicely. Gain of about 5 on the play. So it'll be a 3rd down and long situation here.
They're going to run it out. They're going to try to run it out.
Good job by Rouse. He came up from the safety, made the tackle.
They're going to be happy going in 10-0.
I'll take it. Just don't let them trick you. Do not let them throw the bomb here, guys. They might not be.
I would say I don't know if they're going to snap it. They don't have to.
They're going to run another play.
No, they don't have to.
I like this.
Looks like they are going to take it into halftime, trailing this one 10-0, and not take a chance there before the half. Good first half of football for the Indians. They lead it 10-0. We're going to take a quick break and come back, give you our thoughts on the first half and more here. Part of the Little Caesars halftime report from Raymond.
How'd you spend the off season?
The off season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza. Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the 4-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
And welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leading Hinds 10-0 here at the break. Guys, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I mean, ICC did exactly what we said, in the before the game and in pregame. Start fast. They started fast, and they've got the lead and put the pressure on Hinds. And so now they're going into the half up 10-0, Mr. Ingram. They have that lead, something we're not quite used to this year.
We're not used to that. No, we're not.
Not saying that that's a bad thing. It's a good thing because, again, going in up 10-0, Hinds is the one who's receiving the second half kickoff. So pressure is going to be kind of on them at this point to put some points on the board. And so great job by ICC, great job by our defense, too, with that big pick to set us up and to help us control the ball this half.
You know, Brad, looking at the keys of the game, we talk about turnovers. We have none. They have one. A big turnover. We got 3 points. Field position. We've controlled field position. We've controlled time of possession tonight. Doing a good job. Special teams, our punter's been outstanding. Offense had a pretty good fast start, and our defense played solid. A great first half. We've got to finish strong, 10-0. By the way, I got y'all some peanuts for halftime break.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Well, we will have an extended halftime break here with it being homecoming this evening in Raymond. So we're going to take you to a break. ICC leads it 10-0 here at halftime. Back in about 23 minutes with the second half here from Raymond.
How'd you spend the off season?
The off season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
3 best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, Picnic! Sleepover! And NFL football games! Get a 4-quarter calzone for $8.99. Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off season? Little Caesars taste so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
3 best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious. Pizza.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Itawamba Community College is proud to present the 2023 ICC All-American Marching Band. Straight from the era that brought us tight-rolled jeans and the CD-ROM, we are thrilled to bring you this year's program, Fright Night. Traveling back in time 41 years, we open our program this evening with the Michael Jackson hit, Thriller. And now, the ICC All-American Marching Band. Now hold on to your parachute pins and lab beakers as the band performs the theme song from the 1985 movie Weird Science, featuring our 2023 Indianette dancers. In 1988, the fantasy horror comedy film Beetlejuice hit the big screen with gnarly reviews. We now invite you to sit back and chill to the bodacious beats of the theme song from Beetlejuice, featuring the ICC percussion section. Tapes in a boombox and turn up the volume for Alice Cooper's Feed My Frankenstein, followed by the epic 1984 theme song from Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. Priscilla Martinez from South Pontotoc, and Goon Gang from Lewisburg. Color guard captains are Jolie Bishop of Amory, Amaya Tavet Tupelo, Zeta Patterson Itawamba, Kelsey Pritchard Lafayette, and Kaylee Townsend of Saltillo. Indianette captains are Mackenzie Armstrong Tupelo, Emma Mask Nettleton, and Madeline Menica Nettleton. Indianette choreographer is Sally Stallings. The ICC All-American Marching Band is under the direction of Christy Colburn, Brennan Eaton, and Ryan Todd. Thank you for being a stellar audience, and we hope you have a wickedly rad evening.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off-season? Little Caesars taste so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off-season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza. Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
The new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for
movie night, picnic, sleepover,
and NFL football games. Get the four-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza. Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially...
Hey, it's Bella and Allie. We're walking into 6 a.m. workouts. For those of you who don't know, on game days we have Orlando challenges, and we get little clues, and we try to figure out what they are.
Usually the clues are so wrong we have no idea what's going on.
There's suspicion of sprints and playing golf today.
Is
So
what we're thinking.
we'll keep you updated. It's currently 5:55, and come along with us while we travel to Gulf Coast.
Hey, you already know we out here. It's J-Rod here. Mateo. P. Bailey, a.k.a. Peter Parker.
Time to rock and roll. We got gaslighted. We thought we were just playing golf.
Yeah,
and then we had another whole workout and sprints.
Yeah, and it's raining on the field.
So we'll see y'all when it's time to do something else later. Bye. We're gonna video now so we can nap in just a second.
Well, fast forward, we'll be there in a few hours.
Got any wise words to say?
What?
Any wise words to say?
Don't leave Alex and Mally.
Alex is here. I have got to zoom through my makeup and my hair. I have like 30 minutes to do everything, so I'll catch you later. I am ready. I have to put my dress uniform on, but other than that, I am ready. And we're all just finishing up getting ready. We got a lot of curling wands and hair dryers on the bus. It just started raining on the way, so we're kind of nervous about that, but whatever, I guess. All right, I'll see you when we get to Gulf Coast. Here we are, we're at Gulf Coast. And Nation's walking up here fast. Game day! Hey! Hey, how are you feeling? I'm good. You good? Good, I'm all right. These bugs gotta go. When do you think the game's gonna start?
At 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
What's up?
What time do you think the game's gonna start?
Honestly, the way it's going right now, God's blessing upon us. I say it's going to be 7.
7? What about you, Big Mike? What time do you think the game's gonna start?
Probably 7. The weather's
7.
real nice. I think it's gonna start at 7.
Yeah. What time do you think the game's gonna start?
Is it not starting at 8 or is it starting at 7?
We don't have an idea.
9.
Probably like 3 in the morning. Yeah. All right, there you go. I guess we should be asking what time does everybody think we're gonna get back? Oh yeah. That's the more important question. I think I'm gonna go with 3:27. 3:27.
So warm up with us.
See, I forgot my chair. Yes, we did. I had a great time. It was a great time here. You know, at the golf. We really put our whole soul and heart and heart. We cheered our little hearts out tonight.
There goes our little Indian now. Yay, go little Indian.
Way away. I hope that brightens their mood a little bit.
But it brightens your mood a little bit.
We love you, Adam. We love you. Let's go ICC.
Love you. We are headed back to the bus right now. Game is done for.
It is over. We are about to go change, and we are about to go get some food.
We're about to go eat.
And then we're about to sleep. So we didn't eat. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Peace out, Boy Scouts. Peace out, Adam. And peace out, Let's Go ICC.
Peace out, Adam.
Whoa! Cookout game on top.
We're at Cookout. This is our final stop before our 5-hour drive home. 4-hour drive home.
Yeah.
And we still have practice in the morning.
At 12:30. At 12:30. 12.
So that means we have to be there at 11:30 because we have to get everywhere 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Roll Tribe, always. What did you get to eat?
I got a chicken quesadilla and cheese curds and onion rings.
A chicken bacon ranch wrap with fries. Corn dogs and fries. I wasn't done. And a chocolate milkshake.
I got some chicken nuggets and some fries and some cheese curds, I think.
Tell them your order. You go first. I got a chicken quesadilla and some cheese curds.
Oh, and hold on. And I got a quesadilla.
Okay. I got a chicken quesadilla with some cheese curds on
What
the
kind of
side.
milkshake did you get though?
And then I got
me a. No. What did you get? She got a chocolate milkshake. Just like everybody else. That's all that matters.
3:13. 22 hours later, and we just get home.
Literally.
We have had a 22-hour day. And now we're just sitting outside of Mag and getting all of our stuff off the bus with Mally and Alex.
Has already left. We are.
But Brian wouldn't let us left. Brian wouldn't let us leave until we pro'd for y'all. So here you go. Let's see if he has any kind words to say about this. Any final words?
Push your mats tomorrow.
What? No, you're lying.
Look, I'm not
That's
y'all's
not
mom.
trash.
I am not your mother. Well, there was like 3 pieces of trash too.
That was already on the bus.
All of that was. I remember.
It's been a great day with you. Let's go ICC and Adam.
We're gonna help you, but
We'll see you later, Tater.
I don't know
what
do you want us to do?
I'm so tired. Keep,
want us to help you
keep
or go to
going,
sleep?
because you know what doesn't ever stop going.
He said it.
Yeah,
I
go
heard it with my own
ICC.
ears.
Bye.
How'd you spend the off season?
The off season? Little Caesars taste so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about a minute away from the start of the second half here in Raymond. ICC leads it by the score of 10-0. We're here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. And guys, a good first half for the Indians.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's what we've asked for and what we kind of hoped to see all year, and able to see it. And like we talked about, ICC's been putting together and growing as the year has gone on in the season. And showing that growth tonight, Mr. Ingram, with putting on a good offensive performance, but also, as you mentioned, too, before the half, of ball control, controlling the ball, limiting mistakes, where I think Hinds had the turnover. ICC has none. So doing a great job of, again, I know what Coach Macon and staff have looked for them to do all year.
You're right, Brad. And, I think back, time possession, we controlled that. No turnovers. They have one turnover. Offense playing well. I don't think we've had a penalty tonight. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I don't recall us having a penalty. And I think this is very important. We're kicking off to them in the third quarter. We don't want them to get some momentum. Big series here. Our defense needs to stand strong and get off the field when we kick off to them.
Absolutely. Will Munch checking in with the Roll Tribe as we're going to take a quick timeout and come back with the start of the second half. ICC leads it 10-0 here over Hinds. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for
Movie night, picnic, sleepover,
and NFL football games. Get a 4-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting set for this First American National Bank kickoff to start the second half. ICC will be kicking it off to the Eagles of Hinds. They'll be returning it left to right on your radio dial. Indians up 10-0 as we start the second quarter. You hear the chop of the fans that are surrounding us here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. This kick is going to be a high kick. Eagles anticipating a short kick, going to have to run back and now take it from the 5. Up the middle of the field they go. The Indians hit and tackle him as he crosses the 25-yard line. I believe that was Zach Pratt on the tackle.
It was, Adam. Zach Pratt's done a good job not starting that defensive back tonight, Brad, but made a good job on that kickoff.
Oh, no, you're right. Did. And Indians kick it deep. We've had a couple of pooch kicks tonight, and so did that one deep. And, again, Hinds wasn't as prepared for that, but great job by the the kickoff team getting down there for coverage. And so that's going to put Hinds, as you mentioned, starting at their own 25.
It'll be first down and 10 here for the Eagles. They want to pass quick out to the flat. It is going to be complete, shy of the 30. Actually, they may give him the 30. And so a solid pickup there of 5. Actually, let's call it 4. So it'll be a second down and 6, and the Eagles quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 6. Quarterback rolling out, looking to throw one more time. Indians read the pass, and they're going to come up and make the tackle, but I believe it's going to be enough for the first down.
Yeah, it is. It was a good job there by the quarterback to recognize that, because what happened is this whole side to his right over here got cleaned out when the receivers went downfield, and so he was able to get enough green in front of him and get the first.
And the Eagles coming out with the pass attack. We saw him mainly keep it on the ground the first half, and he's going to run out of bounds. Thank goodness for the Indians there. If not, that's a house call.
Yeah, it's an up-tempo offense, Mr. Ingram. They're going to continue to run that up-tempo, trying to catch ICC off guard, plus not letting them sub in and out. And so, again, they're starting here quickly, trying to catch ICC on their heels.
And again, dropping back to pass, pressure coming from the Eagles. Now they're just going to, the Indians. They're going to simply throw this one away. Let's take a look at some quick halftime scores throughout the league. Two surprising ones. Pearl River up 9-7 at halftime over Colin. Gulf Coast only up 14-10 over East Central. Both of those are at halftime, and then the only game that went final because they got to play at 3 o'clock today. Holmes takes care of Delta 58-6 as they spoil Delta's homecoming. And so now the Eagles' little Statue of Liberty type play as they hand it off up the middle, and it's going to be a solid pickup there. So it's going to make up a 3rd down and long situation here for the Eagles.
Possession down here, Brad. 3rd down, 3rd and 6. They got the ball at our 41. They're down 10-0. Third quarter just started. 13:45 clock running.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 6 here. Possession down for the Eagles. Indians defense need to find a way to get off the field. Pass over the middle, drag route, and oh my goodness.
What a play right there, and that was Thompson coming into the linebacker. What they did is they showed pressure early on the middle, and that was Thompson, one of them in the middle linebacker slot, dropped back into coverage and caught that guy coming across that drag route there and caught him.
They're going for it, guys. 4th and 3. They're going to stay on the field. The offense is there. Our 39-yard line. Got to get to the 36. Big 4th down play here.
And you got to watch for the hard snap here, not draw ICC off sides because that would give them a 1st down.
So 4th and 3 is the situation here. Indians showing pressure up the middle. Now Hinds is going to correct or make the changes from the sideline. Quarterback's going to drop back, looking to throw. Pass is going to be way too tall and out of bounds, and the Indians defense stands strong and gets the turnover on downs.
Yeah, Thompson was let loose up the middle of there again and basically got through on his own. Quarterback had to get rid of it very, very fast. They did not pick up that coverage from Thompson coming through. Great job by the ICC defense. So that's going to turn the ball over, as you mentioned, Adam.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. The ball will be at the 39-yard line. This 1st down being brought to you by our friends over at Davis Ford in Fulton, located on 904 West Main Street. Proud sponsor of ICC Athletics here on Super Talk, Mississippi. Indians moving right to left on your radio dial. French in the backfield with Carter. 3 receivers here on the near side of the field. It's going to be a handoff to French. He gets to the outside now, busts another one across the 50. And just a shoestring tackle away from that one being a big-time play.
Yeah, great run there by French. Again, getting the 1st down. ICC keeping it on the ground. Right now they're able to do that because they have spread it out and they have connected on some passes.
No doubt about it. Gain of 13. Pushes the ball to the 48 of Hinds. 10-0. Indians up. 12:30 clock running 3rd quarter.
And the same play here this time. The Eagles ready for it, and they're going to drop him for a loss of 2 as the ball goes back to the 50-yard line. And actually now they're going to mark it back to the 49. So not a favorable spot there. Make it a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13.
3 yards. 2nd and 13.
So 2nd down and 13. 12:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter. ICC 10, Hinds 0. Indians with the football. Carter, quick slant route, just short-armed at that time, and they're going to say he caught it. No, I would say the line judge across the way. I was going to say, if they give that one to us, somebody owes that referee. Because 2 of them said it was complete, but the one that was in the right spot made the right call as it was incomplete.
Brad, big play here. 3rd and 13. We said last time, hey, throw it deep. I'd like to see another deep pattern here, try to get the 1st down.
Well, that's what you said. I didn't.
Well,
and you did a great job with that, though, is what I'm saying. I mean, because you dialed it up, and they got the 1st down. Going to need that here because they are at 3rd and 13, as you mentioned.
But the Indians may let the clock run. They're going to have to burn the timeout here with 3 seconds on the clock. The Indians are not set, and they do take the timeout. A little confusion on the play right there as ICC takes the timeout. We'll keep it here. Real quick, want to give Gary Monk a shout-out. He's watching out in West Blockton, Alabama. Our good buddy Donald Pounders checking in, Will Bunch, Andy Kirk. Tyler Kemp came by a little bit a while ago.
Appreciate Tyler coming by.
Explaining his love for football now as he and Cassidy he said they are subscribed to the NFL Network.
Yeah, they got the NFL package now, and they got the ACC network, the SEC network, and it's amazing to me of how much football they're watching. I think they're even going to get into the Arena League and then the CFL, and they're even going overseas into looking at the European League over there too. So they may even, from what I understood from Tyler, they may even be getting into some rugby too. So
and also getting season tickets to Ole Miss State and Southern, I believe.
It's amazing to me, a turnaround
Unbelievable.
right
I mean, he came in the office Monday. He's like, "What do you think about that Notre Dame game?" And I was just like, "Oh, it was a good game." And then he went into like a 20-minute diatribe about his thoughts on that game, and I was blown away,
flabbergasted.
there.
Yes.
There you go, flabbergasted.
So it will be a 3rd down and 13 now. 11:52 to go here in the third quarter. ICC up 10-0 over Hinds. Carter gets the snap, and it's going to be a little bit of delay. And that time the Eagles, they brought pressure and they dialed it up right that time. And so now it's going to be a big loss here. It's going to be 4th down and almost back to Gluckstadt here for the Indians.
I like how you pronounced, because we came through there and it was hard for me. I spit every time I say that name, that city.
Well, don't
right
say
there.
it toward me.
I'm not, and that's the reason why I was impressed that Adam did it like he did. So that was great, Adam.
That was just don't say it towards Jim because I'm on the other side.
Well, the wind's
Jim.
blowing my way, so don't worry about it.
You go back into your face.
Little Caesars punt coming up here for the Indians, and it's going to be a pooch kick angled towards the sideline. It's going to take an Indian roll, and it's going to be down around the 25-yard line. Make it to 24. Good kick there as no return, as that's Carson Langford with the Little Caesars punt there. And, Jim, you talked about it before the game. Field position was going to be a big factor in the night's game. Well, the Indians have done a good job of forcing the Eagles to have a long field to have to work with.
No doubt, to this point, Carson Langford's been key tonight. Carson's kicked the ball very well the last 3 or 4 games. Let's be honest, the first game he struggled, but he kept his confidence, has improved every game. He's a weapon for us in special teams.
1st down and 10 here for the Eagles. This time they are going to go back to the run. The Indians hit him in the backfield but can't make the tackle. Impressive run there by Reed as he just turns what was going to be a no gain on the play into a gain of about 8. Now let's make it 7. And so the Eagles quickly back to the line of scrimmage now. 3 receivers here on the near side of the field, 1 alone by himself on the far side. Quarterback in the shotgun with the running back to his left. 2nd down and 4. Quick pass out. No, I thought the Indians had a chance to jump on that one. And I think you look at it, I think Israel realizes he probably had a chance to jump that route too.
He did, and I thought that's what was happening over because it was on the far side of the field. But Israel was trying to jump that route. Thought he was going to get a pick there, and but anyway, they connected. Hinds gets the first.
1st down being brought to you by Davis Ford. They keep it on the ground this time. The Indians stack him up, and they will bring him down, but not after a positive gain of about 4 on the play there by Reed.
Yeah, D lineman there doing a good job of bottling things up on the inside, keeping Hinds from gaining too much there. They were able to get a positive 4 out of that, though.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 now. The ball at the 39-yard line. Try to run the little bubble screen. ICC forces him to the outside, but he's able to make a couple of guys miss, and that should move the chains for another 1st down.
Well, that was a good job by the receiver out there on that edge by Hinds on the block that kept our DB from making that tackle. So great blocking by the wide receiver for Hinds.
So the pass is complete, and it does move the chains for the 1st down. Pretty much the same play on the opposite side. Another little bubble screen using the speed to get to the outside, and now the Eagles are really starting to find their rhythm offensively. That's back-to-back Davis Ford 1st downs after the gain of 11.
Well, Mr. Ingram, what they've done is they've taken a play out of our playbook because that's what we had been running when you had Carter going to strong, and we've used that all night, that little pass out there. Now Hinds is doing it, and they're winning.
You're right, Brad. Short passes, 1st down on our 43-yard line.
And again, the delay handoff, and it's going to be a big gain here. There is a flag down, though. This will probably be coming back as there's a couple of flags down to the line of scrimmage, and this is typically in the place of holding.
Certainly hope it is.
As that was a gain of 10+, and it is going to be holding on the offense, and that's a big call there, guys.
Yeah, big call right there. Big call for the Indians, and Hinds. It's it's one of those moments, and we've been there this season where you just kind of shake your head. You get some momentum, you get some things going, and then all of a sudden you shoot yourself in the foot, and so that backs them up here. And you got a 1st and 20 here now for Hinds.
1st and 20, 10-0. ICC is up, 3rd period. Clock running, 8:50 left in the 3rd period.
So it will be first down and 10 here for the Eagles. Quarterback wants to roll out. Pressure coming. He's hit as he throws, but the pass is on the money, and it's going to get the penalty yardage back and then a couple of more. Let's call it a gain of 12. So it'll be a second down and 8 coming up here for the Eagles.
Good job by the quarterback. Had pressure on him. I didn't think he could get enough on it. He got it to the receiver. They got 12 yards here, Brad. They got a good drive going. We got to step it up here defensively.
Well, and they're getting the quarterback's getting time because he's rolling out, and he's getting out of the pocket where there's no pressure.
And the shotgun drops back to throw again. This time pressure up the middle. He's going to roll out and simply throw this one away. Smart play there by the quarterback of Hinds. That's Mula, able to throw that one out of bounds and save the possession and stop a little bit of the clock there for the Eagles. They trail it 10-0, 8:11 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he threw that one to Dr. Case up here in the stands.
Well, Dr. Case didn't bring his golden-plated pickleball paddle to be able to return that one.
He did not.
He is quite the pickleball enthusiast.
He really is. I'm impressed by that, too.
Pressure coming again. This time the pocket collapses, and
Walker.
the Indians are there.
Yeah, Walker again. What they did, that was a great defensive call right there. You had those, you had kind of a swap there where Walker goes to the inside, the lineman goes around and goes to the outside. So Walker was able to get the pressure in on the inside there and able to make the play there. That's going to bring up a 4th and long, and Hinds is going to have to punt.
They're going to have to punt, Brad. You know, earlier in the third period, they had 4th and 3 and went for it. This time we pushed them back. They've got to punt the ball.
It is a 4th down and 14. A Little Caesars punt coming up here. I believe this is going to be Pratt back to receive the kick. The snap's a good one. The pressure coming from the Indians. No issue with getting the kick away. It is kind of shanked. Pratt's going to get out of the way and let it roll, and it will roll down to about the 10-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Quick timeout to hear from Little Caesars, and back with more right after this.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for
movie night, picnic, sleepover,
and NFL football games. Get the 4-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
And welcome back out of that timeout. 10-0 ICC with the lead here. 7:21 to go in the third quarter. And the first time the Indians have really been backed up this deep before all night long, guys.
You're right, Adam. We got 90 yards in front of us. 7:21 left in the third period. We're up 10-0. Need a good drive here and get some yardage.
Carter's going to keep it. He's going to get around the corner, turns up the field. Now he cuts back to the inside, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Well, that was a good read right there on Carter. Again, holding the ball out there. He could have handed it off. He chose to pull it, keep it, got around the edge. That's going to be a first down. Now that gives them some more breathing room right there, Mr. Ingram, because they're going to be on about the 22 of ICC.
Good first down play. Got 12 yards, as Brad mentioned. Clock running. 7 minutes left in the third period. ICC 10, Hinds 0.
And that's the biggest thing you mentioned right there, Jim, the fact that the clock continues to roll here as we're inside 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 10-0, ICC with the lead here at Hinds over the Eagles. Indians looking to the sideline to get the play call. 8 seconds now on the play clock. Carter, your quarterback. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Now a tight end in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to French. French is going to run this one, and he gets it out, and he's still up and going across the 30. Now cuts up to about the 45. What an impressive run.
Yeah, what a run. Of course, he was able to cut it back across the field. Of course, Hinds has got a player down. He was able to cut it back across the field. There was an opening there, and then he just made more of an opening. Part of that was due to French and what he was what he was able to do on his legs there.
Great job. I thought he was going down after about 3 or 4 yards. He bounced it outside, got the first down, marked the ball at the 35, ICC's own 35, 1st and 10.
Injury time on the field. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back out of that timeout. The injured player on the field was Kelby Holmes, and good to see him able to walk off on his own power there back to the sidelines. It'll be a 1st down and 10 after that run by French, and the Indians, this drive started at about the 10-yard line.
Yes.
And they're moving the ball well here in chunks. 10-0 is your score. 6:15 and counting to go here in the third quarter. ICC with the lead and the football. French jumps over a guy and is able to leap forward and pick up positive yardage there on first down. Good job getting to the corner, recognizing that he could leap forward and get the maximum yardage out of it. Does so, a gain of a long 3, so let's call it second down and a short 7 here for the Indians.
Well, the DB came up, and what it did, that caused French to bounce it back on the inside, and then the linebacker was able to make the tackle. He got off his block and was able to make the tackle. So the DB kind of helped bust that play up.
So it's going to be a second down and 7 now here for the Indians. ICC taking their time. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper this time by Carter. He bounces to the outside, uses a stiff arm, but eventually just runs out of real estate as he gets the ball out to about the 39-yard line. So it'll be a third down and long situation here. We got Brad Logan and his dad checking in, watching on the big screen back home. Appreciate Brad and Coach Logan. And then also Tim Center checking in. He agrees with his surprise of the Kemp's love for football.
That's unbelievable.
It really has thrown me way off, I will say that. But, I mean, it's a great thing that, you got to get involved with football.
No doubt about it. We're glad Tyler's jumped in there.
Third down and 6 is the situation here for the Indians. Carter wants to roll out, gets a nice block from French, now is hit and is picked off. And there is a lot of green grass in front of him here. This is going to be a pick 6. And Carter was absolutely annihilated when he let that football go, and that's going to be a pick 6 for the Eagles.
Yeah, rolled out to his left. Of course, he's been doing some rollouts all night, rolling right, rolling left. And one of the defensive guys got free there and laid a lick on him as he was trying to get rid of that ball. And really no ICC guy in sight at that point, and just basically threw it to a Hinds guy directly, and that's why they were able to return it. Had blockers out in front of him. Easy pick 6.
So Hinds having to get a late substitution in here on this extra point attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-7, just like that. Hinds is back in it, folks. We're going to take a timeout here from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 10-7, Hinds with the pick 6. ICC with the lead as we get set for another First American National Bank kickoff here. 4:41 to go in the third quarter. First sign of life that we've seen out of the Eagles tonight. We welcome Brad back to the ICC Alumni Foundation broadcast booth. They set some cannons off, or fireworks off after that touchdown, well after the touchdown, and next thing I know, Dr. Boggs is halfway to the gate.
I was, and one reason why is because Mr. Ingram was so calm, he pulled out a Bowie knife and pointed it at me. He thought I did it, and I ran like a scalded dog, I'll be honest with you.
This kickoff is taken at the 10-yard line here by the Indians, trying to find somewhere to go up the middle, trips over the turf monster, and will be tackled at about the 29-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark it back. They're going to say his knee went down to about the 26, maybe? Well, we've got two different guys marking the football right now. We'll see where they want to put it. And they are going to put it at the 27-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. And, guys, the Indians need to find a way to answer back here. 4:32 to go in the third quarter. They lead at 10-7.
Brad, we had all the momentum, let's be honest. We were driving the ball, and then we throw a pick 6. You got to recover. You got to get over it. Put it out of your mind. You're up 10-7. You dominated the game. Take control of this ball. Get a good drive going.
Good to see Carter back on the field after taking the lick he did on that interception. His handoff to French, and now you're starting to see a new bit of life in the Eagles' defense right now as they stop French for no gain on the play.
Yeah, good penetration by the D-line right there. In between the tackles, ICC was trying to run it in between the tackles. That D-line just kind of stacked it up in there and bottled it up. No gain there, basically, for ICC. They're going to say he got one out of it.
That's a favorable spot.
It is a very favorable spot.
It's no secret Tylen Carter's limping out there, so I don't think he's going to run the football. Got to get past that interception. If you get an open man, throw it.
And this time he keeps it again, Mr. Jim. They were thinking the same thing, and Carter dives to the ground, and they're going to say he gave up his body.
He did.
A little bit short of the first down. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 1 situation here. And another thing is we got to keep Carter healthy because we don't have another quarterback available behind him.
I think our other quarterback is a wide receiver.
All I know is Tylen Carter just looked up here at Mr. Ingham and said, nanny boo-boo.
He should have. He can do it again if he'll get the first down this time for us.
So it will be a 3rd down and 1 situation here for the Indians. Indians with 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Now the tight end wants to pinch in tight. French is your running back. He's going to get the handoff, and I don't know. I don't think he did either, Mr. Jim, as great job by that defense pinching in and making the play.
That's tight, though.
So what do you do? The momentum's
I'm going to see where it's at.
Kick it.
I'm going to kick it.
I say go for it. I'm serious.
There we go, Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll.
It looks like that's what the Indians are going to do here. 4th and inches. They're going to bring in some.
They bring in the big boy package.
Yeah, say bring in the big boy package here, and I don't know if I don't send in Cooper Wood to run this one here because
he's in there.
He's going to come in a blocking situation here. Carter looks like he's going to go underneath center. Indians now with 5, or actually they reset the clock here, and it looks like the Eagles are going to take a timeout. Timeout on the field. Let's take the timeout with them. 4th and inches. Big part of the ball game here. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef,
Needs more lavender.
a wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for
Movie night! Picnic! Sleepover!
and NFL football games. Get a 4-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
And welcome back out of the timeout. The Indians keep the offense on the field. 4th and inches here. Indians lead at 10-7, 2:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. Indians going to load it up in the big boy package here. Carter's going to keep it, and he gets a late surge. And depends on if this is going to be a left foot, right foot mark. I like the confidence, Mr. Jim.
You got it.
And waiting the signal. And they're going to say a first down. Good job, Mr. Jim.
Thank you, sir.
Well, what they do with those linemen, used to you didn't run that type of play, but you got your quarterback sneak, and what they do is they come up behind him.
And that's legal.
Hey, it is. It's legal now.
Hey, I don't want to hear nothing about a running back pushing a quarterback. First down and 10 here for the Indians after they keep the drive alive. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Now a man in motion. Quarterback wants to toss it to that man in motion. Now he's going to try to get it to the outside, looking for a block. Gets upfield and somehow keeps his balance. And it's a solid pickup there on first down. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, that looked like a doomed play from the get-go.
Well, he did a good job by, number one, pulling it. He could have handed it off to French. That was going to be a busted play if he did. So it was good that he pulled it and did pass. But I'm with you, Adam. I think our receiver made more of it than is that Zion Ashby?
It is. And give Ashby credit because he's run. That's the 3rd time they've run that play to him. First 2 times were blown up. Wasn't his fault. This time he was determined to get yardage. Did a great job.
2nd down and 2 now for the Indians. The ball at the 45-yard line. Ashby in motion. Now they're going to throw this one again, and Ashby's going to have to get upfield. He threw it backwards, but how did Ashby do that? He made a man miss, and then it's almost like he just knew where the marker was and said, this is where I got to go, that's where I'm getting.
Well, he made a heck of a catch, number one, because the ball was thrown behind him, as you said. He kind of reeled it in with one hand, but then he did the rest. The rest was all on Zion.
Clock continues to roll here. 1 minute to play now in the 3rd quarter. ICC 10, Hinds 7. Indians with the football and a fresh set of downs being brought to you by Davis Ford in Fulton. Carter is your quarterback. 3 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side. You've got a running back. I believe that's French to the right of Carter. Carter looks back at the play clock, checks it with 8 seconds. Now we'll snap the football. A little misdirection given. Tough break there as, again, that turf monster becoming a nemesis of the Indians as French cut that one back, and there was a lot of room to run And it just goes for a gain of 2, so it'll be a 2nd down and 8 situation here. Indians do not have to snap the football. They can wait to the start of the 4th quarter before they have to do that here. It looks like that's what they're going to elect to do. ICC leads it 10-7 as we head to the 4th quarter of play. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We've got a good one going here in Raymond. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 4 fingers in the air. The Indians lead it 10-7. They'll have it 2nd down and 8. Now driving left to right on your radio dial for those listening here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. We do want to say a special hello to those that are watching across the way on letsgoicctv.com. We also want to say a special hello to Donald Pounders and Gary Monk, who has checked in with us this evening, along with all those other ones that have checked in. If you're watching, hit us up on Twitter at Let's Go ICC, or shoot us a picture on our Instagram account, also Let's Go ICC, and we'll share those with our fans out there watching here. Indians with the football, 2nd down and 10. And it's going to be a give to French, and French is going to fight forward that time. Look, a little bit of confusion if Carter wanted to hand that one off or let French take it, and French just took it away from him.
He did, and I think Carter wanted to keep it, but keep that in your back pocket because you still got 3 yards. Maybe you run the same play. Carter, keep it this time.
So it will be a gain of 3 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and a long 5 situation here for the Indians. 10-7, ICC with the lead. The clock is running with 14:35 to go in the contest. Carter looking to the sideline now. Indians very methodical, taking their time to get to the line of scrimmage and trying to eat up as much of this clock as they can. 5 seconds now on the play clock. Man comes in motion for the Indians. Snap, and it's going to be a fake, and they've got a man wide open. Pass is caught. Beautiful play. Touchdown, Indians.
Yeah, excellent job there. What he did is the defense reacted to the pump fake. Of course, there was a couple of things there. You had the handoff, the fake of the handoff. Of course, it was the play action there. And then the defense, the backs, reacted to that pump fake. And then that was Atkins, who was just wide open over there. And easy pass and catch there as the officials are talking to Hinds.
The Indians a little bit too happy after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct is going to be the call on the Indians.
It'll be on the kickoff.
And so it'll be
on the kickoff.
Yeah, on the kickoff. So the touchdown does stand. You got to be disciplined, guys. I know we're in unfamiliar territory, and I hate to say that this deep in the season, but you got to act like you've been there before. So awaiting this extra point attempt here, ICC leads it 16-7. 47-yard touchdown pass by the Indians. Awaiting the extra point as the official puts it in play. Snaps a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Indians 17, Hinds 7, 14:06 to play here. That's going to be a What Play Wednesday early nominee. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef.
Needs more lavender.
A wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back out of that timeout. Dr. Bronson Prohaska and Coach Andy Kirk checking in with a roll tribe after that one. Indians lead it 17-7, 14:06 to go here in the fourth quarter, trying to spoil homecoming here in Raymond. The Indians will have to be kicking off from the 20-yard line after the unsportsmanlike penalty after the touchdown. And guys, we said it during the break, hopefully this is not something that will come back and haunt the Indians here.
You got to get your coverage team downfield here to make the stop, not allow them to, get better field position what they're already going to get out of this due to the penalty.
The chop rolling here in front of us from our fans is Jackson. Puts a boot into this one, a deep kick. Would have been a touchback on a regular one, taken at the 20 here. Eagles get it returned up the middle, and he's going to be hit and dropped, as that was a nice play made there by number 8, Jarquez Ivy. But a big return, gets the ball out around the 45-yard line. So after the penalty, a nice return and good field position here for the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a good return on their part, again, because they almost got it back to midfield. It's going to be on the 45 of Hinds. So good return on their end. So they're going to start out with decent field position here coming into to the fourth quarter here, where we've got 13:58 left for Hinds. They're down 17-7, down by 2 scores.
Eagles want to roll out and pass, and they do on the far side of the field. Wide open at the 50, makes the catch and spins out of bounds, and should be enough for a first down there. A lot of cushion given on the far side of the field there by the Indians. The Eagles have almost abandoned the run here, as it's been strictly pass in the second. Or actually, wow, they say he stepped out of bounds before he spun forward, so a break there for the Indians. Second down and long 2. I say they abandoned the run, but now they do keep it up the middle. And, guys, I have been so impressed today by Jaden Reed, the freshman running back out of Oxford, as that was just a strong run. He was hit for a loss of 1, but powered his way forward for the first down.
He's a load. Very, very good running north-south.
First down being brought to you by Davis Ford. Now they want to load up and go deep. It's got a man downfield, and it's going to be overthrown. A lot of pushing and shoving going on between the receiver and the defender. I like the fact the official let the 2 guys fight it out, see what they wanted to make happen there.
Yeah, and that was a good play call, in my opinion, by Hinds. That was a good time to take a shot downfield. They're at the ICC 44-yard line there, and that was a good time because it's now 2nd and 10. A good time to take a shot downfield.
As Brad mentioned, 2nd down and 10. Indians bringing pressure. They go the short route. It's caught and immediately falls to the ground. I think he might have had a chance to get out of bounds. And it's going to be a 3rd down and long situation. Very crucial play here. You got to feel like, guys, it will be 4-down territory for the Eagles.
3rd and 5. They got the ball at our 38-yard line. Clock on the fourth quarter. We're up 17-7. Indians up 17-7. 12:45 left in the ball game.
3rd down and 4. It is going to be a delay handoff, and the Indians went after the quarterback, and the delay will get the gain. God, that has been their bread and butter all night, is either the quarterback run or the delay handoff on those 3rd down situations.
Yeah, they've done a good job with that. ICC has bit on it several times. Like you say, went after the quarterback, thinking he was going back to drop back in the pocket to pass, and then he just hands the ball off, and the backers have already gone past him.
Quarterback, plenty of time to throw. Now wants to tuck and run. He will scramble forward and pick up a solid gain there on 1st down. And now the Eagles starting to pick it up in chunks here. Indians trying to make a quick substitution as the Eagles going a little bit up-tempo here on the offensive side. Be a 2nd down and 5 situation now. Inside 12 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Handoff to the long running back in the backfield. He's going to have enough for another 1st down as he gets the ball just shy to the 20. So Boyd on the carry. 1st down and 10 now. 17-7. ICC with the lead, but Hinds marching down the field. 11:38 to go here. You've got 3 receivers here on the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Running back to his right. 1-on-1 coverage on the far side of the field. Wants to drop back. Looks, that's where he's going, and it's going to be a jump ball. And, man, if he's looking for the football instead of the hit, guys, that's maybe intercepted. But instead, the ball is down to the 1-yard line. So now the Eagles knocking on the door.
Yeah, you had one-on-one coverage out there, and the safety read it and leaked over right there. Had an opportunity, like you say, Adam, had he looked, he might have had an opportunity to get a hand on the ball at least. and instead the catch was made. That's a first down.
They're going to mark the football at about the 2-yard line, make it to 3-yard line now. We'll be first and goal here. Eagles making sure they get the correct play call from the sideline. Tell the band to be quiet as they're playing in their end zone. The handoff, and he's going to fight for it, but the Indians make the play.
Yeah, good job back there in the backfield by Tucker, if I'm not mistaken. We've called his name a few times tonight on that D-line out there, but no gain there to make a big tackle right there.
So no gain on the play. It will be a second and goal now from the 3. Eagles quickly back to the line. Now the quarterback wants to roll out. The Indians are there, and they make the play again.
Yeah, Walker on the tackle on that one. That's Jaden Walker there coming out on the outside linebacker slot, making that tackle, and that's going to be another no gain there.
Lost a yard, third and goal at the 4. Clock running, 10 minutes left in the ball game. ICC 17, Hinds 7. Big play, third and goal. They got the ball at our 4, Adam.
And the Indians are going to take a timeout here.
I like the timeout.
Timeout taken by the Indians. We're going to take it with them. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 9:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC 17, Hinds 7. Eagles with the ball at the 4-yard line, 3 or 4-yard line with third down. Indians take the timeout. Guys, the Indians defense have come up with 2 big plays. Do they got a couple more in their pockets?
Yeah, it's definitely 4-down territory. There's no doubt. So, they do have 2 shots at this.
So third and goal now. They do say it's officially marked at the 3-yard line. The Eagles come out of the timeout in the shotgun with a tight end in the H-back position. Quarterback wants to roll out. Pass over the middle, and it is caught for the touchdown. Good play design there as Pollard was wide open in the back of the end zone. Easy 3-yard toss for the touchdown, and it makes it a 17-13 contest. Extra point pending here.
Yeah, quick in right there. There's just a down and in route, and I'm just sitting on pins and needles over here waiting on these firecrackers.
Well, Brad, you're in charge of those at ICC. You should be ready and like them.
Well, I am, but it scared me when Mr. Ingram put that Bowie knife on me a while ago.
The kick is up, and boy, it wasn't pretty, but it was good. 17-14, ICC with the lead. There goes Mr. Jim, and Brad is halfway back to the bus. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 9:50 to play in the contest here. 17-14, ICC with the lead after that 3-yard touchdown pass by the Eagles. And guys, are y'all all right after the fireworks?
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's put it this way. They took it down the field. They had a short field. Brad, we need to take advantage. We need a good drive here offensively. We're in the fourth quarter. We're only up 17-14.
Kick is going to be taken at the 9-yard line by the Indians, trying to make one man miss. Does so, gets out to the 20. And that would be a first down and 10 here coming up for the Indians. Jim, you mentioned it. Need to put together a nice long drive, put points on the board. Touchdown would be ideal.
No doubt about it. They're going to mark the ball, I believe, at the 30-yard line.
Oh, my bad, 30.
That's okay. Yeah. First and 10 Indians. Need a good drive here. We're up 17-14, 9:43 left in the ball game.
This first down being brought to you by Davis Ford in Fulton. You can see their inventory at davisfordsales.com. Carter is your quarterback. 2 receivers on the far side of the ball. French is going to get the handoff up the middle, and he is tattooed, but does pick up a solid 4 on the play.
Yeah, had an opening there, and then it just got closed down pretty quick. Still a good gain there. It looks like, well, it says 3. I thought he got more than that. I thought he got 4 out of it, but no, he did get 4. So not a bad gain there. Again, the clock's running here, so not a bad play call there. Keep it on the ground, see if you can get positive yards, and let that clock run.
We need to hold on the ball, give our defense some rest here. You know, Hinds, 9 minutes left the ball game. They got 2 timeouts left. If that factors later in the ball game.
2nd down and 6 now for the Indians. 9 minutes to play here in the contest. ICC leading 17-14. Passes out to the flats and just couldn't quite read his block that time, and a great play defensively there by the Eagles.
I think Ashby tried to do too much then. He had the inside if he wanted, tried to follow his blocker outside. Thought he had an opening, did not have it.
Looks like it may, nope, they're going to give him back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 3rd down, or actually they're going to say a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, clock is still running. He stayed in bounds there, so that's a positive thing here for the Indians. But they got to pick up a solid 7 here now to get a 1st down.
So possession down here for the Indians. Clock is rolling, coming up on 8:15 to play. Indians send the tight end in motion. Carter wants to roll out. He's got plenty of room to run. Zips it forward. Does he haul it in? Is it a catch? Yes, it is. Wow.
Let me put it this way. Atkins just made up for his penalty. Great catch on the sideline.
It was, and, you know, it's a questionable of whether he had control of it or not. But, you know, as quick as that happened, they make a call on it. Of course, there's no replay here in JUCO football. So,
thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm with you. That could have been questionable, but it was a great catch.
Gain of 11 on the play. Sets up a new set of downs here for the Indians. 1st down and 10. Brought to you by Davis Ford. Carter tries to get to the outside, has some speed, and will get out of bounds as he just couldn't quite make up his mind, and it had enough speed to be out of the reach of the linebacker reaching out for him that time. Solid pickup of about 4 there on 1st down.
I'm proud of Tylen Carter tonight. However, he did not need to go out of bounds there. Needs to run some clock here.
It's still
keep
running.
the clock running. It's still running.
Yeah,
I like it.
New rules in the game.
Is that a rule?
Yeah, new rule.
I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. Again, Brad, I'm mistaken. I like the clock running.
I mean, you pulled the machete on me a while ago after that second firework.
This time the handoff to French up the middle, makes one man miss. Now cuts to the outside, to the 45, spinning, still on his feet.
Get a block.
Tries to cut back up the middle, still fighting forward, and what a play there by Charleston French.
Yeah, tough run right there. I mean, that's French right there. I mean, there's contact made, and he's still getting away, and he's slipping through. And to be honest with you, and I know we want to score, I'm not opposed that he got tackled down there. That's going to take more time off the clock and let this clock run down a little bit more because we're only at 6:30. There's still plenty of time left in this game.
I agree with you, Brad, and I want to apologize to Adam. I was screaming, get a block into his ear, and that's on me.
Well, I was jumping up and down like you were when the fireworks went off a while ago. I was thinking Charleston saying, watch me go, Dad, watch me go, as that was a big-time play there. The Indians now with moving the ball forward here, 1st and 10. New running back in the game, that's going to be Cooperwood. And the Eagles sniffed that one out nicely as that was number 90, Vivians, coming in and making the play for the loss of about 2 or 3. Well, here's the key to it, guys. We want to not lose too much yardage here if you can't get this 1st down because we do have a good kicker in Luke Jackson, and it could be a big part of the ballgame. Again, like Jim says, you want to get the touchdown here. But you want to try to come away with some points.
That's right. Work the clock. Make sure we're working the clock. That's what we're doing. There's no hurry. 15, I mean, you still got plenty of time. Get the play in. Let this clock bleed some more.
Indians only with 1 timeout. Hinds with 2. 5.5 to play in the contest.
He dropped it.
Fumble, but Carter somehow gets away, and he is going to go forward. And what looked to be a busted play eventually gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Important part, stays in bounds. The clock continues to roll.
Yeah, and there's been some confusion that we've seen all night on whether Tylen's going to pull it or hand the ball off. There was more confusion there, and that's what happened. That's the reason why the ball ended up on the ground. Tylen had to pick it up. And, of course, the clock is still rolling. We're going to get under 4 minutes here before the next snap.
3rd down and 13. They can get to about the 5 for the 1st down without having to get the touchdown here. Carter gets to play from the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. French back in at running back. You've got a running back here at the bottom of the screen. A little cross-action give, counter, and French is going to try to go forward. There is a flag down, and I believe this one's going to go against the Indians.
Yeah, anytime flag in the back like that back there is going to be holding more than likely. There was a minimal gain of that anyway. Let's see what the call is going to be.
I think he gained 3 on the play, got back to the original line of scrimmage. Be interesting to see, does Hinds
accept it
or
I'm going to say they accept it.
I say you got to accept it, push it back.
That's right. Make the field goal attempt longer.
Yep.
So it'll still be 3rd down, and that's going to be a tough one. Guys, we talked about it last week. Those 2 penalties late in the game against Holmes helped them move forward to be able to get the eventual game-winning field goal. This is going to be one of those marks right now for the Indians that you got to remember. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 20 here for the Indians. Yeah. That could be a big play of the night as well.
In my opinion right now, Mr. Ingram, you're looking to get enough for the field goal. We're not trying to get this. I mean, I don't think we just sit here and say we can get the 1st down totally. We need to get enough yardage to get us back in field goal range. Comfortable for the kick.
Ball is at the 25-yard line. Got to get to the 5 for the 1st down. And they are going to keep it on the ground here to French, and French is just going to rumble that one forward. And he's going to be just a little bit shy of the 20, out to the 21-yard line.
We're going to kick it.
And so it will be a kick coming up here as Luke Jackson will trot onto the field here to be a 4th down and about 15 situation here.
About a 38-yarder, I believe, Adam.
So a 38-yard attempt coming up here for the Indians. They lead at 17-14. Clock is still rolling with 3:45 to play in the contest. Jackson sizing things up. Hinds going to bring all sorts of pressure. The kick is up. The kick is good. Big time kick nailed there by the Indians. Makes it a 20-14 contest with 3:33 to play. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
And welcome back. 3:33 to play here. ICC leading at 20-14 over Hinds in Raymond. Homecoming night here. The Indians trying to find their 2nd win of the season. It has been a heck of a ball game. We thank everyone that's tuned in here on the ICC Sports Network. First American National Bank kick coming up here from the Indians. They put a foot into this one. It's a high kick, and it's going to be driven back to the goal line is where the Eagles will return it. The Indians come upfield, miss a open field tackle. Now he's going to try to reverse field, back up the middle, still on his feet. And a open field tackle there. Boy, I tell you what, somebody go hug Phil Oliver, because if he doesn't make that tackle, there's a lot of more green grass in front of that young man from Hinds.
Again, you know, Indians, I mean, that was a great kick right there. It was a great kick. The return team had to drop back and catch it over his shoulder at the goal line. So it was a great kickoff right there. Again, the return team still, the coverage on the kickoff team still just having a little trouble there, making the tackle and getting the guy down.
3:23 to play in the contest. 20-14, ICC with the lead. Hinds with the football at the 24-yard line. Eagles dropping back, wanting to pass. Pressure coming from the Indians. Now the quarterback wants to roll out, makes one man miss, and will scramble forward for a gain of about 9 on the play.
Yeah, ICC showed pressure, backed out of some of that. Musselwhite backed out. He played in the zone defense there and just was able to recuperate to help make a tackle on that. But that was a good job by the Hinds there to gain 8 on that play.
Eagles do have 2 more timeouts in the contest, but there's the Indians going to stack it up and make a play for a loss.
It's Jarquez Tucker.
Jarquez right there. I think it's lost yardage.
It was knocked him back for a loss of 2, so it'll be a 3rd down and a long 3 coming up here. The clock continues to run. 2:40 to play here in the contest. Eagles with 2 timeouts, ICC with 1. 20-14, Indians with the lead here over Hinds. Eagles wanting to roll out. Quarterback's going to tuck and run, and he will have the 1st down. good decision there, that time by Mullen.
Yeah, I mean, he's rolling out and he's just finding that green grass enough to get the first down and to get positive yardage. Got a player down now for ICC.
That is going to be number 15, Tony Lucius, down the field, and really can't afford to have him down right now, as looks like he's holding his knee. Quick timeout on the field. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
And welcome back. Tony Lucius able to walk off the field on his own power there. Good to see, as it will be first down and 10 here for the Eagles. This first down being brought to you by Davis Ford. Appreciate our good buddy Dean Birchfield checking in, cheering on the Indians here with 2:13 to play. Indians 20, Hinds 14. Eagles with it, first down and 10. The cheerleaders with a chance of defense in front of us here in Raymond. Indians bring in pressure. Quarterback steps up. Indians run a spy on him. This time he dumped it off the last second. Big time gain. Smart play, man. Such a great decision there by Mula. A big gain on the play. Moves the ball down the field to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Indians brought pressure on the outside, and he stepped up on the inside. Thought he was going to be able to take off, and possibly could have, but before he got to the line of scrimmage, saw an open receiver, able to get rid of it. Great decision.
Gain of 18, quick pass out, and another missed tackle by the Indians. And the Eagles run it out of bounds as they get the ball inside the 30, up to about the 28-yard line. The Eagles marching here. ICC needs to find a stop defensively.
Might need to take a timeout too, Adam.
1:53 to play here in the contest. The ball is spot, and the Eagles are waiting at the line of scrimmage for it to be put in play. Indians bringing pressure again. Quarterback's going to have to throw this one away, and it is going to be incomplete. Good pressure on the delayed blitz that time by the Indians.
Yeah, good pressure there, and now we're getting in new fresh legs there on the D-line right there coming in. That's going to help us right there. That got with the clock stoppage. So, again, getting us fresh legs from the D-line.
1:48 to play here in the contest. ICC 20, Hinds 14, second down and 10. The ball is at the 28-yard line for the Eagles. High snap, able to corral it. Pressure coming, now turns him back in. Quarterback's going to drop back, gets a great block, still looking to throw. Has a receiver come back and beat him. There's a late flag in. This is going to be an illegal receiver downfield, and that's going to be a huge break for the Indians, guys.
Yeah, that's tough right there because they did their part there to keep that play alive right there and did an excellent job. And like you said, Adam, that was a great block by the offensive lineman right there because Musselwhite was fixing to make the tackle.
Well, let's make sure that is the call.
Got to believe it's against them.
And it is illegal receiver downfield. So, boy, that is a big-time penalty there as that's going to back them up now. It's going to be a second down and long situation. 1:36 to play here. It'll be about a second down and 15.
Yeah, it's tough when the play carries for that long, Mr. Ingram, for those linemen not to get downfield past to where they're supposed to be.
1:36 to play is the official. Signals the clock to run. Second down and 15 here for the Eagles. ICC up 20-14. Pressure again. The Indians step up and they make the play.
Yeah, good job right there. You had pressure from the outside again. Now Hinds is going to have to take a timeout, but brought pressure from the outside that allowed him to step up on the inside. We made a tackle right there on the inside, got him down.
Money timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them here from Renaissance Bank. ICC leads at 20-14. Third down and long when we come back with 1:23 to play.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back out of the timeout. Let's reset here. Your score, 20-14, ICC with the lead. It's 3rd down and 20 with 1:23 to play here in the 4th quarter. Hinds with the football. It is going to be at the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 20 here after that sack by Tucker for the Indians. Quarterback empties the backfield. Plenty of time to throw. Now lobs it up and somehow just sneaks that one over the head of the defender. Now Hinds goes forward, and it's going to be tackled. Oh, my goodness. Man. Great job by the running back just to fall behind the defense.
He did.
And it moves the chains as the ball's down to about the 11 with 1:13 to go in the contest. A gain of 26 on the play.
It just slipped out of the backfield and kind of got lost in no man's land down there.
Handoff to the lone running back in the backfield, and he stumbles forward, and it's going to be down inside the 10, as I believe he's going to mark that one. Let's see where the official mark is. They're actually going to mark that one at the 8-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play, and a timeout taken here as the clock runs inside. It's still running. And they're going to have to add some time. It should be about.
It's still running.
It should be about 54 seconds.
It's still running.
I mean, we'll take it for sure.
Now, and Adam, if I'm not mistaken, ICC can still, Hinds can get a 1st down before a touchdown.
Yes, they can get it to about the 3-yard line for the 1st down. They're going to add some time to the clock, rightfully so. It should be right around 54 seconds. As I happened to look down at the score clock whenever they started calling the
57.
They're going to say 57 seconds. Close enough.
Yeah, you're right there on it. But, yeah, that thing, they kept running. We were going to take it, but they kept running with it. But, again, this is a 2nd down here. They do have 1 timeout left, Mr. Ingram.
Each team with 1 timeout left, 57 seconds to play here.
Defense got to step up.
2nd down and about 6 to go. Again, you can get the 1st down without the touchdown. Can the Indians avoid heartbreak for a 2nd week in a row? Eagles trying to rally here. They trail at 20-14 with 57 seconds to play. Pressure coming from the Indians, and they're going to make the stack. Big time loss there.
They're going to call timeout.
They did. Last timeout.
Eagles are going to take the timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my 2nd home. I got my degree from there, my 1st degree, college degree. It's part of my heart. It's part of my soul. It's part of my spirit. And, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Welcome back. It's Coach Rick Collier checking in, trying to help urge the Indians to victory here. The loss puts the ball back to the 15-yard line. 20-14, ICC with the lead. It'll be a 3rd down and 13 situation here for the Eagles. Can still get that 1st down without the touchdown, as there's 52 seconds left here in the contest. Quarterback in the shotgun. Throw on the slant route is caught. And does he get in? No, the Indians stack him up and stop him at the 1.
And they don't have any timeouts.
No timeouts left here. The Eagles are going to have to hurry. It's going to be a 1st and goal here. The clock is stopped. They will set it and get it rolling now.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2. Handoff, and the Indians stack it up.
Hold on.
The 2nd effort doesn't get him there. Still no timeouts left. The clock is rolling. 30 seconds to play. The ball is at the 3. No gain on the play.
There's plenty of time for Hinds. They don't need to get in any hurry.
And the handoff again. No, the quarterback keeper. The Indians make the play again in the backfield.
Yeah, miscommunication.
20 seconds to play.
Miscommunication right there. Now, if you're Hinds, you really got to get going. You got to have the play call in. If you're ICC, you
10
got
seconds.
to have that defensive play call
10
in.
seconds to play now. The Eagles to the line. This is going to be your ball game. Quarterback dropping back to pass. Hits as he throws. Picks off. The Indians are going to take this one to the house. ICC wins, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to dot the I's and cross the T's. Indians take it to the house. What a play there, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Pratt takes it over 100, or about 100 yards for the touchdown. No flags. Indians take it to the house and walk it off. Well, we said Coach Collier was trying to will the Indians to victory. He's had a lot of walk-off victories in his career. Coach Macon gets a big one there, guys.
Woo! Yeah, I mean, that was a big victory right there. The defense did a phenomenal job holding on down here deep in Hinds, in ICC territory for Hinds. So the offense of Hinds drove it down there, and Mr. Ingram, you know, put the pressure on us to almost score, but ICC did a great job.
Great job by the Indians. Last play of the game again. This time we win it.
We're going to send Brian down to the interviews. The mic's off right now, but we'll point at you when we're ready, just like we did last time. We're going to take a timeout, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report. I apologize for anybody's speakers that I blew out on that last call. Indians win it 26-14. What a ball game. Back with more right after this.
That's home. They're just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef,
Needs more lavender.
a wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
How'd you spend the off season?
The off season?
Little Caesars taste so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
3 best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season?
Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza. Another great Saturday at college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Huge win right there. Just talk about that big victory there, coming out there at the end with Hinds being down there on the goal line, basically almost a chance to go ahead here late. Talk about your Indians and the defense and what they did to be able to pull that one off.
One thing we talked about this past week was we didn't give the effort at the end, that last drive. And I always told them, when the game on the line, I want my defense out there on the field. And them young guys, they stood up tall. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, excellent job. And talk about, of course, the play tonight of Tylen Carter coming in. You know, I know you got 2 quarterbacks, your first and your second one are down right there, and Tylen Carter came in last week, had a heck of a game there, bringing us back, and then coming in tonight and getting the big victory here at Hinds.
He did. All week we just told him, look, use your legs, make great decisions. I know he made one in the 4th quarter, one bad decision, but he's learning, and he's learning to be coachable. So I'm so proud of him. He deserved the game ball tonight.
He does. He deserves a game ball, and of course, I think the coaching staff also deserves a game ball too, because heck of a win, and what an exciting game out here. And you know, and talk about too here, you know, just the overall play of the team and their mentality coming into tonight and how they felt coming in, because Hinds was 2-0 coming in here at home. They were 2-0 coming into homecoming. Talk about that.
A really good team, and what I tell the guys every week we come to work. On Sundays, I tell them, guys, a grown man get up and go to work every week. So these young guys that got up, they came to work every week. I'm just happy it's on our end for a change.
Well, it is, and you know, that's the thing that we've talked about too, is the progress. We've seen progress week by week. You know, the offense has continued to get better. Of course, defense has been the staple all year, but the offense continues to seem to grow and improve. And these young guys, talk about these young guys you got out there, they're battling, and I mean, they are putting forth some effort.
I love them to death. We do make young mistakes, but one thing I can say about my young guys, they believe, and that's the biggest thing with them. They believe every week. They come out and try to do the best they can and as hard as they can. So I'm a believer if they'll work hard, we'll find a way to get the win.
Last thing, Coach, here is, of course, again, that was a big victory here tonight. What do you want to say to the fans out there? I know they're listening. I know they've been listening because they like Mr. Ingram up there, but they've been listening. What do you want to say to the fans out there?
Fans, I just want y'all to come out next week. That's our last home game. We're gonna put this one in the bed in the morning, and we're gonna get ready for East Mississippi. So I need everybody to be out there cheering these guys on.
Great job, good, Coach. Great job. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming down, and talking to me tonight. Here at the end of the game, I'm gonna send it back up to Adam.
And that's Dr. Brad Boz having a word there with Coach Macon. Victorious tonight. ICC wins it 26-14. We're going to take another break and come back with more of the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
How'd you spend the off season?
The off season? Little Caesars taste so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet, a famous speed solver,
Piece of cake.
a noted cheese connoisseur.
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back. Renaissance Bank postgame report here. ICC wins it 26-14 in amazing, just dramatic fashion. The young Indians find a way to pick up the win. The interception return, 100 yards for a touchdown, makes it a 26-14 final. Hinds had it at the 3. Multiple opportunities there at the end to punch that one in the end zone. But this team, we talk about it, guys, each week, how they grow up from one week to the next, really, really showed that maturity tonight.
Yeah, they did, and that's kind of what I mentioned down there with Coach Macon is, you know, we got these young guys out here that are coming out and they're battling each week, and these freshmen, and they're doing a fantastic job, and they're growing, and we're seeing growth each week, Mr. Ingram, in not only the offense, but even including the defense and making some big plays out there, kind of what we did tonight, and making the big plays when you need to make the big plays. Not just, making big plays here and there, but like tonight, right here at the very end, getting that interception right there at the end to get that big win right there.
Brad, some good points here. Number one, great job on the interview, head coach. You did a good job, seriously. I'm going to give you a little credit there. Second thing is,
pumping me up.
I'll pump you up, that's right. Second thing is, last week we lost the game on the last play of the game. This week we won the game on the last play of the game, and we needed to win. We were coming in 1-5 and playing better. We needed a W. We found a way on the road against a good football team. What a very, very good victory, and this will help us. Yes, we only have 2 more games the rest of the year, but I feel like this gives some confidence, and we'll play a lot better the last 2 games. I'm so, so proud of the program, not only the players, but the coaches.
Absolutely. For those watching on Let's Go ICC TV, you're looking at some of the replays from tonight's game as the Indians, guys, they just fought. They fought. That's something we haven't seen in a few years. This is refreshing to see, and it's good to see all the hard work, dedication, and everything these kids have put into the season pay off in a big way. Especially, they could have easily, at the end of the night, go, here we go again, guys. We're going to get walked, a game-winning score here late. We're not going to be able to win this one. They got it done.
Adam, also, remember this, Brad. We're winning 10-0. We're making a drive in the third quarter, and we throw a pick 6, and it was ugly. Makes it 10-7, and you're going, oh, Lord, there's some momentum. Hinds is going to get it going here at home. We didn't blink. We recovered, took a 17-7 lead, and, of course, hung on to win the game. So proud of the strength of our team and the coaching staff, mental and physical and emotional, hanging in there together.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Coach Macon said. That was the one mistake, that Tylen Carter made tonight was that pick 6, and knew that it was, and Tylen knows it too, and just like everybody else does, and that was a huge mistake. But we were able to bounce back from that, and that shows the resiliency of this team, and they're able to bounce back from something like that, when they had the lead. And so great job. Now, the Hinds offense, full credit to them. Of course, that up-tempo offense that they were running, and there at the end of the game, especially that last quarter, ICC was having a little trouble at times answering that. And so we were able to finally find the answer, though, and that's what counts, able to find the answer to end the game.
Well, guys, we got to pick our Samstown Market star of the game, and we've got so many different guys that we could pick here. I know Coach Macon's already talked about his. We've called, some guys' name offensively, defensively. So what we're going to do is right now I'm going to give you each an opportunity to pick your Samstown Market star of the game. And, oh, by the way, be sure and go by Samstown Market there in Manatachee. They got fresh food, vegetables, some of the best meat selections in Northeast Mississippi. Not only that, but the best deals on them. And that's typically where I start my weekend. No Notre Dame game this weekend, so I'll still probably fire up the grill and go see what specials that Sam's has going on this week at Samstown Market right there in the heart of Manatachee.
Well, Adam, I'm going to go with a defensive player. The defense played well. Everyone did tonight, but I'm going with the Calhoun City boy,
there you go.
Jarquez Tucker. I thought he made some great sacks at the end of the game, made some great tackles. I'll go with Jarquez.
I'm going to go with my player of the game is kind of like what Coach Macon indicated down there too, and I agree with him with Tylen Carter coming in with his first start this year, whole game there, full game, and pulling out the big victory there. And I think he did an excellent job tonight. And but now the other thing is this: I do have a secondary player of the game. Uh-oh. And that is that's Mr. Jim Ingram, because I've never seen a guy that can get into a football stadium with a Bowie knife and a machete in his pockets, and he hides them well. Number one, I didn't know they were up here, and then he could pull both of them on me when the firecrackers were going off.
I'm probably not going to be able to get in the car with you. I think I'm getting ready to be arrested here.
Brad, not only that, but I rode 4.5 hours with him and didn't know he had it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at this last play of the game here that sealed it for the Indians. As the pass was thrown and it was picked off in the end zone, and ICC walked it off with a final score of 26-14 to pick up a big non-conference win on that one. So those was our Samstown Market stars of the game, being brought to you by Samstown Market there in Manatachee. Guys, any final thoughts on tonight's contest?
I just think you got to take this victory like Coach Macon said down there, you know, tonight is the night. You take this victory, you celebrate this victory, you're happy about it, you look at it and all that. But yeah, here we go. Now we've talked about it. It's the MACCC. Guess what? We do go back home next week.
Yep.
And we want people to come out next week at home, but playing a tough North Division foe in East Mississippi. So
No doubt about
it does not get any easier next week.
No doubt about it. And like you said, take this victory. Be happy about this victory. We see the growth of the program. We see what they've done offensively, defensively, and the never give up attitude. And tonight, we got rewarded with a win. We know we'll play hard in the next 2 games. Hopefully we can win some more games.
So for Dr. Brad Boggs, Brother Jim Ingram, Cal Brown, Raphael Henry, Matt Mallard, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Raymond. ICC wins it by the final score of 26-14. I've got a lot of requests to hear the play again on the final play of the game. So we're going to see if we can get that queued up for you here as ICC wins it by the final score of 26-14. We'll see you next week and back in Fulton as ICC will host East Mississippi for the final home game of the year. Now the Eagles to the line. This is going to be your ball game. Quarterback drops back to pass. Hits as he throws. Picks off. The Indians are going to take this one to the house. ICC wins, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to dot the I's and cross the T's. Indians take it to the house.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.